Case, I want to find out at a level of 7. Okay, so I find that level on my graph, and I come horizontally to my gradient line. Where it intersects with my gradient line, I'm going to come straight down to where it intersects with my fuck around line. Now, there is going to tell me how much I have to fuck around to find out what I need to find out. See, as you can see, the more you fuck around, the more you're going to find out. And also, if you stay down here and you never fuck around, you'll never find out. So I hope this lesson is helpful. Thank you.
That's right, Doug. You'll never find out. All right, people. First and foremost, who's hanging out? Who's spending time with a white boy as we review a comical stream? There's no description here. Usually I come on and say, here's the plan, this topic, this topic, this topic. It's very easy. It's very easy. Tonight we review Doug's appearance, his farewell speech, and his introduction to wait for it, kick. However, we're going to do something first, never before done on Old Team White Boy Radio. What we will be doing tonight is this here. Let's get to it. Let's do this one. Here we go. We will be having a lie calculator. I'm going to go ahead and start it with 3. So I don't want to keep going from 1, 2, 3. Once we get to 3, I'm probably going to edit it to multiples of 10. So we have a lie calculator on the screen, and we'll be stopping and reviewing per lie. Because I do realize with the thumbnail and the title that we'll have supporters up in the house tonight. And look, people, this is going to be an educational video because some people have to see the truth. Now, a lot of you already seen the truth. And a lot of the chat, before I even get to it and look at it, that came from Doug. So I'll need your assistance tonight. And instead of smashing the hide user, instead of smashing the timeout, try to talk to him a little bit. Just talk to him. Just talk to him and let him see it. So we have the lie calculator on there. And as you can see, it's already at number 3. So this is going to be a wild one. How many did it tell? Will it hit 100? I don't know. But it'll be close. It'll be close. Who's in the house, though? That's the most important thing that we got going on. We got from the top, a lot of comments in here. Man, a lot. I'm just going to start from here. like 3/4 up. So forgive me. Checking convictions. What's happening, Mama? What's happening, Mama? We got Dee Dee in the house. I knew that. She wouldn't miss this one. And neither would Mark. Salute Mark. Salute to both you guys. I appreciate you. Damaged Goods would never miss it. You know, a funny thing, and I was just talking about this to Damaged Goods before I'm going live. In a few minutes, I'm gonna put a couple screen shares on the screen because I have reviewed and listened to the farewell speech twice. I wanted to get all my thoughts together. I wanted to get the lie calculator right, and I wanted to be able to educate the minions on just a little bit of education. I can come on here and clown. We can have laughs. We're always going to do that. But the education part is important because this is a true narcissist. Now, narcissism is thrown, in my opinion, it's thrown a lot around on YouTube. Like a couple words that I think are overused on YouTube are narcissist, and I don't think the correct definition of bipolar. I hear these like words thrown around a lot on YouTube. And if I have to compare that to something, I would kind of compare it to I don't know, in the worldly of worldly things, when the woke crowd uses, you know, racist. Now, by all means, if you're doing racist things, that's not good. But I mean that it's overused. You know, I will be contacting Mr. Don Wells tonight because Doug brings Don Wells into it. Now, before I show you the definition of narcissism, and before I show you the LA Times article that was printed about the broomsticks, which Doug's family members talked to the journalist in a major publication here in the United States. These are things that will be on the lie calculator. Because when I'm sharing the farewell speech, I have to stop it and I have to add to the lie calculator, but I can't stop what I'm sharing to share the broomstick article, to share what I want to show you. So I'm going to pre-share some. There's so many lies tonight. I got to pre-share things. But before I go any further, moving away from Doug just for one moment, back to that thing I just said. When I was comparing like the narcissist and the bipolar, how those words are thrown a lot on YouTube without the genuine meaning. I would genuine meaning, and I would almost throw gaslighting in there with that. But that's YouTube. In real world, there's, you know, terms that are thrown around that I think that, you know, differ from their definition. So just to clear one other tragedy pimp up very fast. The other day, JLR had an interview with a guy that was an ex-boyfriend of Candace Wells. And to be honest, the guy kept it real. He didn't say anything bad. I will say this, though. There was a couple things that he said, and JLR tried to like make it like relevant, but I've told you guys, and so has Damaged Goods, that listen, but yeah, Candace back in the day, she was homeless. This is something that happened back in the day, and there came a point to a time where she tried to get employed. You know, post Summer Wells, post Tragedy Pimps, including the one I'm talking about that contacted her boyfriend, ex-boyfriend. They fired Don. They were able to get Don fired. They've been trying their hardest to contact his probation officer. These people know absolutely nothing about the personal connection someone has with their PO. Like, just imagine, like, because this has happened to me recent as well. Like, you're doing everything you're supposed to, you're paying your fines, you're doing whatever stipulations that the court gives to you, and all of a sudden some internet person gets in their ear and is trying to paint you as something that is not already established. Like you're already an oddball. But then now you're on defense because you have an idea who it is. So you just ask a couple seconds. Like the first time it happened, did the lady have a weird voice? Like a 1 in a million? Yep, she sure did. Sounds like she was nervous, high, and scared. Oh, I know who that is. Here's some links. The second time it happened, there was one with a bullhorn. It just happened to come after the other one with the soap. Wandered over here and got roasted. And then the following sequence happened as though this guy who interviewed the ex-boyfriend posted on his wall that he contacted him on PO. Well, you're telling everybody, but really me, that you did it. So when the back to that personal connection thing, when I had to talk to the person, hey, was it a guy or a girl? Well, you're telling on yourself. So I know that that's out the window. I know that that's a lie. We won't put that on a lie calculator. Oh, well, it was a lady. Sounds like a Karen. Said what? Part of what? Crime Watch. Is that even possible? How? Do they have volunteers? Do they have employees? Oh, okay. Lie number one. And then when the guy with the soap, before he got roasted, he was like, don't drop the soap. Like, what does that mean? Is there what do you guys think? You have this massive, you're going to talk to my probation officer, going to get arrested. You tragedy pimps, they're about as good as contacting probation officers as they are covering true crime. So it's easy to decipher through the shenanigans. And I'm still here and free. And so is Don Wells with his PO. My point is, this guy is desperately reaching on Candace. But because the time that they got Don fired, post that, Candace was job hunting. She shared a story one time where she applied for somewhere. And these idiots on the internet contact the employer. And they didn't know what to think. Don was in jail. She almost had to be, back to homeless again. It's not funny. It's not cool. She's not guilty of anything by the law. I mean, the tragedy pimp that was canceled, Doug will tell you different. But my point is, this was reaching at its best level. But, it's not hard to find people. I'm a little bit of a sleuth myself. And I contacted him. So here we go. And this is all coming from that, me telling you words that are on YouTube, like narcissist and bipolar, don't fit the meaning and are overused. Now, in some cases, they're perfectly set. In my opinion, I think they're overused. And in the real world, the racist word is thrown around. So it's watered down, in my opinion. And if you look on YouTube, a lot of black creators say it themselves. But I contacted him. Let's just give a quick conversation of what had happened. And here we go. This is white boy contacting the ex-boyfriend. I'll post these after the fact. And here we go. So just so we're on board, you're going to see a lot of purple. This will be white boy and what I'm about to read. And here we go. I'll get through this fast and we'll get right into Doug. Hey, what's up, dude? I wanted to tell you about the guy, Jonathan Lee Riches, as I saw he did a little interview with you about Candace Wells. I met him covering a case in Northport, Florida. It was the Gabby Petito case. Here's a link. It wasn't until after being out there with him that I learned about all the crazy scams he is involved with and what happened after I initially met him. Here are some links. So the guy is in the Guinness Book of World Records for the most lawsuits filed. At one point, he sued Britney Spears for giving him a boner or something ridiculous like that. He doesn't care about victims, families, or missing persons. but rather accuse people and families involved in these cases, even to the point where in some of these cases, the FBI and local police are not looking at these people or focusing their resources in a different direction or looking at the same people without being public, going in a different direction. But basically, he tries to go for the viral moment. He's also in a bunch of videos doing racist stuff. I'm not talking about the social justice, woke nonsense racist things, but rather real deal racism. I'll include a really weird video below with him in a Coca-Cola bottle, sucking it, and talking about Adolf Hitler. I'll have to warn you, trigger warning with a trigger emoji. Lastly, I'm friends with Don and Candace Wells. I try to focus on clearing some fraudulent YouTubers up who make ridiculous theories that have no legal relevance, but because of the gullible people who have fell in love or in some cases became obsessed with the case, will believe anything. Please be careful with him. He's known as a, quote, tragedy pimp, which is a group of grifters on YouTube and other platforms that exploit the missing kid cases for profit. Any questions, please feel free to ask me, bro. My name is Matt, and here's my contact information. Link, Coca-Cola video, and 3 other links. Moving along. Doug, but not before the comments. Yes, it does. What's up, Dolly? What's up, Selena? Paula wouldn't miss it. And either would Ada. We got Love Wins. Stardust. I do have to remind mods and everybody, once again, this is going to be an educational video about Doug's lies. There's people that are satisfied with the guy not being on YouTube anymore. And I have already explained why he's not on YouTube. I have given full explanation of the reason why Google doesn't want him on YouTube. But before I start this video, before I start this review, I have to remind the people who might come in the chat, because it's going to be an educational video of the real reason Doug is not on YouTube, why he's on Kick, and why he can't come back. Not want to come back, but can't. Crime and Justice, his yes men, was right there to just say yes to everything. And we'll be reviewing her as well. So before I get started on this review, let's get to some of the past facts that my chat knows, but anybody wandering in on the desperate notification of their favorite creator, umnothanksinvestigates. Where is he? And why do I say it's an educational video? And I keep emphasizing on that his fans may come in here. Here's why, people. Since Doug has been canceled, I have many videos with the title starting No Thanks Investigates in it. In my YouTube studios, every single one of those videos, the numbers, even if it's a short, go to my shorts. Quick, just in case anyone wants to fact check this, go to my shorts, look at the views on the shorts, then go to No Thanks videos. The first one, when you go scroll down in the shorts, the numbers are different. Here's why. In my studios, my analytics, every No Thanks Investigates video that I've been doing, all the numbers are going up. Here's why. This is my theory, but it has to be right. He can't be found. You type him in, you don't know where he is. Funny thing is, you type in Benny Key's name, you know who you're going to see like 50 times? Who's got 2 thumbs? This guy. You type in No Thanks Investigate, who also has 2 thumbs and is happy? This guy. So the numbers, people are looking for him, and they're clicking. The numbers are going up, which is all great and everything. But being that I noticed this, again, let's not ban people. Let's not time out anybody. Let's teach people. Let's enlighten people the real reason why he's gone. Let's break down his farewell speech and his lies that come with it. But before we start, because I can't show the screenshots when the lies come, you see the lie calculator. Well, you don't see it. Now you do. Is already at 3. Let me just show you a couple things. So what you'll hear in this review, first and foremost, I want to talk about this. Narcissism. Personality qualities include thinking very highly of oneself, needing admiration, believing others are inferior, and lacking empathy for others. Let's keep that in mind tonight. Let me jump to this next. 2 things real fast. This is very important for the people who are coming by. In tonight's review, as the lie calculator continues to go up into the upper 30s, 40s, and maybe 50s, we have to remember Doug's channel was terminated. You are prohibited from circumventing the termination or allowing others to use your channel to bypass their termination by using or creating any other YouTube channels, which is the reason Doug was terminated. Let's keep it in mind. I do not understand why the most important thing, which I've been saying for many months, is not on my Twitter feed. Please hold while we get through so I can prove the case of the broomsticks. And here we go. Another lie that you will see as the calculator continues to rise up. It will never go down tonight. That's a promise from Team Whiteboard Radio, but it will continue to grow. Unlike a medical condition that is called micropenis. Now, I'm not going to say anyone has that, but if you don't know what micropenis is, rumor has it that might fit the guy in the thumbnail. Now, I don't know. Educational purposes and hypothetical thinking. Here we have an article from the LA Times that I will breeze through and read because, unfortunately, I will be sharing a video and calculating the lies of Doug's farewell speech. And I will not be able to come back to this. So we'll get through it real quick in the beginning. Police unlikely to file charges in restless hazing. Thousand Oaks, despite community furor about a pattern of hazing among Westlake High School wrestlers, detectives will probably never file criminal charges against perpetrators, authorities said Tuesday. It doesn't look like there's going to be any arrest. Sergeant Rod Mendoza of the Ventura County Sheriff's Department. Keep in mind, moderator, put Ventura County in the comments. Our investigators are going to speak with the victims and their parents before pressing any charges. We're going to do what is in the best interest of the children. While investigators are confident that the hazing occurred, they say it is up to the victims and their parents to press charges. The maximum offense wrestlers could be charged with is a misdemeanor assault and battery, Mendoza said. One of the victims' mothers said she was not interested in legal action. I don't want to press charges, she said, and neither is my son. Instead, the mother took more of a similar tone. I hear I should be outraged, she said. I know it's terrible, but I've been teaching for 31 years, and I know normal kids with stellar reports sometimes do things that are inappropriate. But I do not think that one transgression should ruin their entire high school career. School officials, however, may still mete out punishment in connection with the incidents in which wrestlers grab students, pin them down and probe their buttocks with the handle of a dry mop dubbed Pedro. What the hell? What the hell? This whole time they named the broomstick, it was actually a mop stick. They named it Pedro? They named it Pedro? Moving along. School officials, however, say may met out punishment in connection with the incidents in which wrestlers grab students, pin them down, and probe their buttocks with the handle of a dry mop dubbed Pedro. The students were fully clothed and none of them suffered injury. Possible punishment could include suspension of expulsion of the handle of students who actually committed the hazing. When word of the hazing reached school administrators last month, they canceled the remainder of the wrestling season and launched an investigation. Athletic Director Joseph Pollack declined to say what discipline the school might impose. But the wrestling season will not be reinstated this year, he said. School officials and detectives believe that the hazing was inflicted by a handful of teams, 27 wrestlers, and witnessed by many. They also believe that the entire team was at least aware of the incidents. I have to repeat. They also believe, this is detectives, they also believe that the entire team was at least aware of the incidents, which took place on campus between September 8th and December 8th. Months. The Sheriff Department investigation will probably not be closed until the end of the week, he added. A few more wrestlers and witnesses will be interviewed. At least one parent of a wrestler viewed the news as vindication. He called for reinstatement of the wrestling team minus the implicit in the hazing. Listen closely next. My reaction is being astounded at the school's overreaction, said parent Bill Hunton, who added that his son Doug was not present when the hazing occurred. We all know from umnothanksinvestigates that he has his comedy name, which he goes by Doug Hunton. It's on his channel, was on his channel. Or you can Google it and you'll find videos of Doug Hunton's comedy routine. I wouldn't recommend watching it, but just for fact-checking purposes. Now, the investigator, the parent, as I'll read again, is Bill Hunton. My reaction is being astounded at the school's overreaction, said parent Bill Hunton. Well, who is Bill? Bill, if the moderator put Ventura in, would work for that sheriff's department. Remember the detectives that's been going on for months? Then it goes all into Bill's backtrack and defense for son Doug. Now, I really wish that I could play the channel where Doug says he talks a lot about these broomsticks and how he had nothing to do with it, this and that. But I can't play the video. Guess why? Circumvision. Moving along. To be remembered in the review. And for the people who need to be educated, fans of Mr. Doug, fans of Pedro, if you will, whatever have you, mop people, broom people, I don't know what the heck to call you people, but I will include the link in the chat for your viewing pleasure. I would not want you to think I'm giving you any wrong information. I think I'll pin that. I'll pin that. Now, what else do I have to show before we get started? Oh, one more thing before we get started. And we'll get the lie calculator back up. One more thing for notice. Team YouTube. If you've recently appealed this decision, it's best to allow us time to review your channel. Our policy team will send you an update to you via email. Appreciate your patience in the meantime. Umnothanksinvestigates. I look for people, for gosh sakes, please help the cause. Because while we're reviewing this, what's going to happen is there's going to be a cry for people to go to Team YouTube. And this is why you should be educated about said things. And this is why going to Twitter and retweeting said nonsense is a complete waste of time. Now, if you're wandering in here as a Doug supporter, hey, you are loyal and I appreciate that, but have the facts. I want to make sure you're educated. Before we review this ridiculous video and farewell speech, I will hit the comments again because we're going to have a lie calculator on the screen and it is going to be jumping and jumping and jumping and jumping. Up. Look, we pre-started at number 3. It's not a problem. You guys hold me accountable for keeping a correct lie calculator. Skunk is in the house. What up, Skunk? What's up, Jay? Now, I have heard about the Zav girl shenanigans, but at this point, I have not fully understood the situation. Here's what I know, but I really don't want to, cement it, if you will. Here's what I've basically heard. She posted pictures of the little kid, she posted pictures of the dead minor in a paywall Patreon. And she did not edit anything. She did not screenshot and minimize anything. And in this paywall, there is the little boy's genitalia exposed. And that she did not get permission and whatever have you. Okay, this is what I know, but I have not watched enough about it. There have been some people who have told me about it. I know that Gina been coming by. She may be in the chat. I don't know. What's up, JD? What's happening, bro? Boops. What's up, JD? My brother, I brought you up last live. That's exactly right, Bubble. He doesn't. We're going to get into a lot of lies. Kush, what's happening, Kush? He needs to stay gone. Oh, well, James, we're going to get into it. Oh, there's Gina right there. Zav's Patreon got taken down, and Gannon's mom thanked everyone who was against the bullshit Zav hold. That's a good update. Gina would have the update, but that is the word. I was going to do a live about it, but I got busy. You guys have been seeing I post pictures of my grandma's 90th birthday. I went to the graveyard. I did talk about Gina kind of in between those things. She's very upset about that. That's all I know about it. I know a lot of creators are speaking out about it. And Gina comes through so the Patreon did get taken down. It's weird that Zav even uses Patreon. I lose respect for people that use Patreon. Patreon, a few months back, JD, I know that you follow the stuff that I follow politically. Patreon was under investigation months back, people. They're censoring people who vote for Donald Trump or have a view that something about the border, or a view about voter registration laws, or a view about whatever their view is. If they're on the right, they're getting censored, okay? And that seems to be the thing on all these social media apps, okay? Which is why people self-censor themselves, okay? However, Patreon took the stance that they're going to delete you If you said something about a vaccine, you get deleted. If you questioned an election, ooh, bad. If you liked the orange man rad, ooh, white supremacy. If you think the border should be wide open, ooh, racist. However, they allowed people to post child pornography. Yes, this is true. Google it. Google Patreon security team scandal, because it was their security team, people that were censoring people. It is good news to see that comment on the screen from Gina Diamond. Zav's Patreon got taken down, and Gannon's mom thanked everyone who, against the bullshit Zav pulled. It's a double good comment. Here's why. Patreon was forced to fix their shenanigans, which later down the line, we learned that Instagram was doing the same thing as Patreon was, just in different time sequence. But it seems to be that Patreon not only fixed it, but you see Gina's comment. Salute. Double whammy. Just let me know. If you don't know that, I even did a video about it a while back. But let's get into this shenanigan lies of Doug No Thanks, the guy that challenged me to a legal street beef event. He stubbed his toe. Okay? He stubbed his toe. And he was out on the sidelines. Now, there's going to be a lot of lies. We got a lie calculator going up. We're going to count the lies. Okay? We're going to count them. We're going to be fair. The people that support the dude that come in here, we're going to educate them people. We got links to broomstick or Pedro's mop handle. Okay? Circumventions. Okay? We're gonna break it down. Now, the comical thing about this, Doug is banned, canceled, circumvention. He decides I'll make an appearance on Crime and Justice. Now, before I play this, prediction. Crime and Justice analytical data will be dead from here on out. Somebody do me a favor. If she gets to 13,000 subscribers before 2026, give me your Cash App. I'm going to give you $50. Okay, first person that said, hey, white boy, you owe me 50. Because that channel ain't going nowhere. You ever watch one of them streams? It's like reading a book backwards. Jesus Christ. Boring. Okay, boring. No information. Her monotone. And then in the cave, the lady found the DNA. By that time, you've already found something else to watch. I predict here, okay, as a YouTuber, 13,000 ain't coming until 28. And that's with the growth of like 3 subs per month. If that even pans out the math. Something like that. It ain't going nowhere. Now, moving along, what's comical about this is we're reviewing someone who's canceled, came back on YouTube streets to give a farewell street speech, and straight rips out nothing but lies, but violates coming back on the platform on this person's channel and then admits it within the first 2 minutes. Let's get into it. Let me get the link available. This is shenanigans. We see a Gina. 100% checks. 100%. Selena, you must be watching Crime and Justice. Because Selena says, I think sometimes I miss stuff because I'm dozing off at night. No, that's a Crime and Justice stream. But I guess she's selling the pics. Who's this? Maggots on him? Look, I don't know about it. This is crazy. I will catch myself up with it tomorrow. Jana's mom said this was her biggest fear. Wow. Did not know this. Did she say that? I did not see that skunk. I have not seen that yet. Forensic experts so you can profit off selling the information. If people want to see information, they can go request it. It's a very gray area, this Zap thing. You know, okay, Bubble, I'll level with you on this one. At first, I'm kind of with you. Because I'm thinking about like real deal true crime stuff. I don't want to get off subject. We got to get on Doug. But I'm thinking about like real deal true crime channels. Nothing that we talk about. Stuff like, you know, these documentary channels and stuff. They'll show stuff like this, right? But the problem is, how did the person die? And come on, you gotta at least like zoom out. Like, you can't have the kid's weenie on there. He's been murdered. Like, if you're gonna do the autopsy thing, like blur out stuff, man. Blur out stuff and talk about it. Give the facts, because people do this, but you gotta like treat it like with like a lot of time. I always say YouTube isn't hard. What it is very time consuming. You know, you don't realize, man, editing videos and stuff. Look, I got respect for clip channels. People think that shit is easy. Man, they gotta, let me just explain a clip channel. If they want to clip you, they gotta download the friggin' stream, which is not that hard to do, but then they gotta sit through the stream. They gotta chop out the parts that they don't want to clip, get the part they do want to clip, chop out the rest of the part they want to clip. They gotta go back, get their intro, attach the intro to it. You know, then they gotta put their outro on it, and they gotta put they gotta go back and put the text and the fonts and the wordage and all this. That takes time. I know that because I put wordage and stuff, attach my own intros and outros on my videos, but it's nothing like if I'm gonna put something into my video, I do the same thing, but it's not a 6-hour live. You know, I just did a video on Rudy, okay, about what Brian Enton did. The original video was only like 8 minutes long. It wasn't a 3-hour live long stream, sometimes a 7-hour live stream. That's a lot of work. But listen, man, you got to do it proper. Respectful is the biggest thing. You got to be respectful. You're dealing with somebody who's not on this earth and their family is. You got to do it as if the family member was to watch your presentation. Would they be happy with it or disgusted? That's where it lines. And it really isn't a gray area. If you did it right, you're in the clear. If you did it wrong, they'd be pissed. And I think that's where Zav Girl is sitting right now. But let's get to Doug. I don't know if she broke laws. No, I don't know. Listen, man. Listen, people. Here's what I'm going to say. I'm gonna wrap this up because it's not about Zav. You guys can chatter about it in the comments. I got to get the like calculator. Here's what I'm going to say about that. You got to take it out of YouTube for a second. If anybody who's been watching this video on a replay, in the chat, whatever, hater, supporter, if you have lost somebody in your family and you went through grief, that is a tough time. You are not in the right headspace. Now, this is normal. This is not on YouTube. This is normal we're talking about. Now, once this situation becomes YouTube land, it's broadcasted to the public. People deal with this privately, and it's painful, hurtful, depression. All this comes with it. Now it's on the internet for everyone's opinion. It magnitudes. You have to do it right, respectful. The second you cross, how do I word this? You have to do it respectful, keeping in mind that there's death of a minor and surviving family members viewing what you did with their minor. They are already sensitive, as they should be. Anybody, I don't care how strong you are, you would be too. You gotta put it out there right. You gotta do it right. You gotta be respectful. I haven't watched it, So I really can't say about it, but from what I hear, and I spoke with Gina, and she's all over this. She's pissed. I'm going to take what she says for face value because I read the comments about it. But from what was said, they did not have the decency to edit the kid's genitalia out. Forget about Zab Girl or you're subscribed to her or you're a fan of her. If that was your family member, would it be cool? Would it be cool normally? But would it be cool when you're breathing? That's all I got to say. Let's get to Doug. That's all I got to say, man. I mean, you got to think of it like that. I understand people support the lady and stuff, but come on, man. It ain't about the creator, man. It's about the family. And it should always be like that. Otherwise, why are you doing it? Just saying. All right, we're going to get the lie calculator on here. Here we go. Review of No Thanks. Please keep in mind, please be respectful to the supporters that are coming in here desperately worrying about what happened to Doug. Why did somebody do this to him? These smear campaigns, if you will. Let's rip into it, shall we? All right, what you're seeing on the screen now is if you haven't got the July Playboy edition, this would be the person on the cover. So I do want to put the calculator back on the screen. And we're starting this one off at lie number 3. Now just stick with me. We're going to bust down each lie. Keep in mind, be respectful to the people who come in the chat. Okay. We have to educate people. This is what it's about. Let's understand what's going on with Doug. And White Boy called something. He sure did call something, and I'm very proud about it. And it's coming up soon. Let's get into it. I can't wait for it.
One state at a time, since unfortunately we'll be a little bit what we're gonna
lost my channel. Too many appearances.
better than I can. And thank
All right, this is me talking for no reason, and here we go.
What's going on?
we are here. Oh my gosh.
What are we doing? The whole camera on or off thing here?
I don't know what I'm doing up here. Click, click.
Right. What's going on, you guys? Good to see everybody.
All right, off the top. First off, chat. Am I getting an echo? Am I getting an echo? One for no. If I'm getting an echo, 1 for no, 2 for yes. Because if I'm getting an echo, I have to do something, like a minor adjustment. Sally's coming through with the no. I would put it on the screen, Sally. Comments. I always put the comments on the screen. Tonight we got the lie calculator. Let's get into it. And keep in mind, I have to stop, play, because if I let it ride out, people could do things. I mean, they could try. But if you see the post today, undefeated on the appeal process.
So glad you were here, man. We have missed you so much.
Not really, but
Oh, I'm here.
this guy gonna sing again, please, with the singing. Jeez, dude, give it up.
You're here. Kind of, sort of,
Kind
right?
of. kind of. I can't make too many appearances because I don't want to ruin what you got going on your.
We're going to stop it there. Back to what I initially said. The guy comes on for the farewell speech, and White Boy called something. He sure did. And immediately admits to, I'm on your channel, putting it at risk, violating. We won't count that as a lie, but we will be calculating the lies. Let's get into it. Immediately admits to, yeah, kind of violating the terms of service on your
channel. Obviously, there has to be a voice over here for the voiceless, and you know,
Right.
if you know, it's unfortunate that you know, people are making up stories and going after a channel that, you know, really did care.
Lie number one. Lie number one. Lie number one. Doug, we know that you're watching this. You have nothing else to do.
Doug, I hate you.
You did not get terminated because people were making up stories. You got terminated because you terminated Google's terms of service. You overrid YouTube. Is a Google problem because you made another AdSense account as you were suspended, which in turn is which exactly they took both of your accounts. People do realize there's a third measly account, but you realize you can't really do anything about it because the second that you do, they'll realize that's another fraudulent Google AdSense. Lie number one, I owe you 2 more to be current with the calculator. Moving along. Oh, I have a tab up.
I know, I saw.
And does care.
Yeah.
And it's unfortunate. I miss you guys too, a lot. But again, you know, things happen, and people have been coming after the channel for years. It says I was lost my channel due to severe community guidelines.
Lie number 2, Doug. Circumventing is the reason you lost your channel. We showed it on the screen for your fans and supporters. Some of them that will be going to kick. Circumventing, sir. It was only one reason that you lost your channel, sir.
I thought it was because he sucks.
No, he does, but that's not the reason.
Oh,
This would be
good.
lie number 2, people moving along.
Strikes. People were striking my channel for my emojis, even my emoji.
Lie number 3, current with the screen. People, somebody show me, email me. I want to know anybody in the history of YouTube that has got a YouTube strike for their emojis. Let's just see. I'll give somebody $175 right now.
No, you won't.
I will.
No, you
If they
won't.
can cash at me a channel that has been stricken down because of their emojis. Here's why this is impossible. Impossible.
Mama don't.
So you either have an Android or an iPhone, and they all have basically the same emojis. Basically. I'm not talking about a GIF and an emoji. It's all the same set emojis. Like they don't have any like crazy emojis that will offend you. They don't have anything that's marginalized any community. They don't have any. They're all the same emojis, with the minor difference between iPhone and Google. I mean, the most controversial emoji that both phones have is a pregnant man emoji, which they just established last year. But you could post that on any platform without getting any strike. The emoji lie is comical. Comical. But remember, this is coming from the guy with the greatest Summer Wells information of all of YouTube. So we're square. Line number 3.
Emojis got struck for what I use even, and they took me down in the masses, just like they did to Chris and whatnot.
Lie number 4, circumvention. Google did that, not the masses. Lie number 4.
But it is what it is, right? Like the story must go on, things must go on, and I'm not going to stop being a voice for the voiceless. I have a job opportunity that I accepted that I'll be flying out to South Carolina for a bit.
Okay, not a lie, but White Boy takes absolute credit, and I am so happy about this. When he got canceled, I said, Doug has to get a job. Woo! Woo! No more e-grifting, baby. No more e-begging. That alarm clock, it rings early, son. Ooh, it rings early. You got the sweat. It is hot out there. Ooh, break time. It ain't. Ooh, the easy pickings is over with. Gotta get up early. You gotta get. Ooh, you gotta pay them tax. Woo! We will adjust the lie calculator at this point. Now I understand. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that that this is a lie. But at this point, I'm going to adjust it to 15. Just for the sake of conversation. We're only at 3. Him getting a job is not a lie. We're at 15. I owe you. What is that? I owe you 12 more. Not a problem. Let's continue. Anybody that's just getting in, breaking news, Doug from umnothanksinvestigates will now be moving and getting a job.
And relocating for a little bit, and then I'll still be probably doing streams daily, if not nighttime, 3, 4, 5 times a week.
Please remember this: 3, 4, 5 times a week for the future lie calculator. Moving along.
But I'll be over at a different platform, you guys. Unfortunately, I'm still trying to get my channels back. Just not looking good because the appeals, I can't get into anywhere where YouTube's even looking at my appeals again.
Lie number 4. There's not an appeal process when you lie about your Google AdSense account. It is not a YouTube problem. It's a Google problem. Google owns YouTube. Google pays creators, not YouTube. Lie number 4. Pay attention to the email part.
If I did anything, it was basically responding to these people who were bringing up these false smear campaigns on me, or fake emails that had.
Lie number 5. This is not what you got canceled for.
Been turned over to YouTube and this and that I was, asking for things that's not true, or text messages that were made and fabricated.
Lie number 6 and 7. You did ask for things. That microphone that you're using is one. You claim that I fabricated text messages, which I've shown the entire internet. And when you said them, I can't show the video because you've been deleted. But when I showed the text messages, you stopped shooting over here. You found something else to talk about because it doesn't work over here. Lie number 7. Lie number 7. Lie number 7. Lie number 7.
Just people really just tried to push the envelope with me, and I never let it get to that level. And people got upset that I wouldn't take to the next level or do what they would like to do or accept what they're offering or how they're offering it. And it's unfortunate. It's just I'm no thanks as somebody who runs down his own lane, his own alley, and stays in his own lane. And hope.
Lie number 8. Lie number 8. Lie number 8. The last stream that you did, you were all over talking about Ziggy and all this. People thought that it may have had something to do with her, which it did not have anything to do with her. But my point is, staying in your own lane. There was one stream we reviewed where you're talking about every creator in the community. Lie number 8.
Hoping people don't leave them alone. hoping people just leave him alone and do his thing. But like the competition aspect here, they didn't like the views and the clicks and the truth being out there. Truth hurts.
Lie number 9. What competition? You talk about Summer Wells every single night. Like, how's that competition? People cover all missing people. Shout out to Arctic. Shout out to Checking. Shout out to any real creators in the chat. How's it competition? Somebody can cover Summer Wells and Rudy, and you're not competition.
And when you're over the target a lot, it hurts. And if you take a different stance against the masses, you'll lose. It's just like fighting the government. You can't win. And it's unfortunate that people are like, yeah, hey, I really wish we could get some of your videos, because a lot of that was very valuable for Summer Wells. And it's like, that these people in all these other cases, and it's so sad that these people took away the chance for somebody to have a broader audience, I guess you could say. So right. I'm not going to blame anybody.
Lie number 9. Attacking the missing girl's parents when after the FBI, police, local authorities, 2 different federal law enforcement agencies and a local police agency have not brought up charges against them, but because you smear them every single night, that's all you do. That's all you do. It's not valuable to her case. You've actually contacted one of those law enforcement agencies with drama when you said you stayed in your own lane on lie number 6. Get real. Lie number 9.
But myself, like, it is what it is. I mean, I can't sit here and be like, hey, you were nice to everybody and they took advantage of you. And once you were nice to everybody, they were able to get inside and closer and infiltrate you and hurt you. And that's what they did.
Lie number 10. This is going back to things like the person who bought the microphone. He always blames the moderators, this and that, which you don't have. You can search for yourself. He always does weird things with his mods. This is not my opinion. Search for it yourself. And then he gaslights them. But it's always him, the victim. Back to the narcissism screenshot that we posted. It's the same thing with Doug. Remember, he's always the victim. 100 videos about him regarding ex-mods, ex-subscribers, all female. They're all lying. Duh. Lie number 10.
And that was the goal a whole time for people. And it's really sad that that's what they've got in their world, and that's all they have in their world. So it's a terrible thing, but with every terrible thing comes a positive, right? Like you have to take this negative stuff. Jess, just try a different website. You can do, I'm sorry, different browser, Jess, hun. You should be able to get on there. Just use Chrome. Chrome.
I was gonna say Microsoft is what I use and it works, but it may be different. Maybe you got a different.
All right, lie number 10. Let me see these comments real fast. I had that man pegged as a bully from the beginning. Pretty good judge of character. Lie number 16, because no one's offering him anything. Wait, you're confusing me. Listen, just so we're clear, I'm on lie number 10, and I have 15 on the lie calculator. So don't confuse me. Lie number 10 is where we're at. We'll get there, people. Trust me. You're absolutely right, Wicko. You're absolutely right. 100%. the puppy. I do feel bad for his dog that died. That's about as much empathy and sympathy Doug gets from Lifeway. I feel bad for the dog. Whatever happened to the dog? Who was he ever nice to? Thank you, Helen. Exactly. Anyone shared Doug's videos unless it was to show what a terrible guy he was. Fluffy, massive point. Dee Dee, thank you for this. Checking, 100% checking. You couldn't have said anything more than that. But we're at number 10, check. You got 3 there. Just joking. Love you. Kick. We're going to get into kick checking. Good. Another good comment. Did it to himself. He's a nut bar. Jen, couldn't agree with you more. That dude says, poor Doug. Now don't be surprised if Doug hops in here with the comments. We have seen, and I could pull it up, new people, fans, supporters. We have seen Doug hop in the comments before and donate. I could pull the super chat up. This dude jumped in the comments, donated on an alt Jim Terry account before. I can tell you right now, it was a $2 donation. He jumps in, and I read the comment. I'm like, it was like Jim Terry. It was like he made like an alt channel on Jim Terry. And I'm reading it, and then he comments underneath the super chat. He goes, "Oh, my bad. This is Doug. I was on my troll account." And guess what? That happens to be the channel that he has all the Dylan Rounds videos on. So it's like Jim Terry fake PI, or Jim Terry is a shit. It's some like negative thing on Jim Terry. This is the channel he was trying to get monetized. It had all the good Dylan Rounds videos. Make that make sense. He tried to embarrass me on a live. He is trash. Of course. But you'll never hear that from him. He did do that. I remember your post checking. I wish for your sake I could go to his live, if you produce me with a timestamp, and pull what he said to you and play it as I'm doing this live. But I can't because he's been canceled. But I do remember your post and what you said about Doug, and it was very true. And he messed with the wrong one there because you're not afraid to write a post. You're not afraid to make a video. And thank God for that. I respect you for that. But a lot of the women that he's done this to are, or can't, or don't know how. But I can tell you this. On your post, a lot of them were in there supporting you, as I was. Absolutely, Dolly Bear. Oh, very good comment, that dude. Thought he was indestructible like MGL. F around and find out. Well, that dude, that's a very comical comment, because Doug talks about the new platform Kick and him and Molly coming up. Well, what do you know? Line number 10. Calculator says 15. I owe you 5. Just be patient. Moving along.
Conversion or something could possibly be the
Yeah,
issue.
Jody, I'm trying to get the videos back, but pretty much I've lost all my videos. They've taken everything.
Yeah.
Line number 11. Line number 11. When you get canceled, you upload videos to YouTube. This is their platform. Let's just say you upload them to Facebook. That's their platform. Twitter, that's their platform. Minds, that's their platform. Getter, that's their platform. The new one, Threads, that's their platform. Instagram, that's their platform. They don't owe you like a gallery. You better put them on something like this with some terabytes. This is garbage. This only allows me to put 15 videos on. I gotta get a bunch of these. But I also have one that's very big, and I could put like 150 videos on. It's very expensive. And right now it's all the way full. But you'd have to be a moron to do YouTube. And you don't back your own content up. If this channel got gone tomorrow, I would not be looking crazy sucking my thumb. But what I would do is start another one and put 1,000 videos that I have saved on the new channel. Somebody is not managing their money right. Line number 11. Moving along. YouTube doesn't steal your videos. What they do is delete your channel, the videos you uploaded them on. Get the information right for the wanderers coming in. We are at lie number 11. As of right now, I owe you 4.
On all three channels.
They took
It's
it
very,
off.
it's very unfortunate. I mean, all the people who were part of getting the channel taken down called me that day, were boasting, bragging, leaving messages, emails, just nastiness. Even one of the main people who were striking me wanted the story, and I'm like, dude, if you're gonna trash me, give it a few days, AB. And he waited, but like, it is what it is. And people just don't like competition, or people don't like.
Lie number 12. Google terminated your channel for circumvention. Oh, I'm sorry. I haven't got the 12 yet. 12 is coming up.
The fact that that they don't have the same stance as the other people, or won't massage each other's egos the way they want it to be massaged. I mean,
Right.
these people were doing these false smear campaigns on me this whole time, and
Sorry, that would be lie number 12. Lie number 12. There wasn't a smear campaign. That's what you said about the person with the microphone right there. That's what you said about your rogue ex-mods. You said smear campaign more. I should have thrown that in the beginning of the video when I said narcissist and bipolar. With Doug, throw smear campaign in there. Everyone is always against Doug. Lie number 12. What I was getting at is here shortly at lie number 13. He's going to say Don Wells called him and said something else. So we'll pause and we'll give Don a call, shall we? So we're at 12 and we'll pause at 13. Stop them. Don't like liars. I don't like liars. I don't like liars. Line number 12.
It took a lot of time out of, whatever. And then when you respond, you get a community guideline strike, right? Like they go after you.
Yeah,
And,
I
like,
mean, that's, I
you
don't
can't take
under,
it.
Wait. I'm sorry. This is line number 13. So what he says right now is, if there's a beef between YouTubers, they can review Doug and say what they want to say about Doug. But when Doug talks about them, he gets a community guideline strike. Doug has beefed with the entire true crime community. He would have been gone. Line number 13.
understand it. I don't get it at all. I mean,
Well,
Crime and Justice, will you please stop with the yes men? This isn't the type of person. Doug could literally be like, listen here, man. Here's the deal. I was the one that brought the cocaine in the White House, and I put a bomb on the 5th floor. And she would sit there and be like, yeah, but I mean, they have to prove it, Doug. I mean, I know you just admitted it, but I mean, was there fingerprints taken? Was there witnesses? Like, this lady is the biggest yes man. It is sad. It is sad. She's literally co-signed everything from this dude and is violating having him on. But lie number 14.
It's all of the people's favorite creators out there that really took me out, you guys. It's all of the competition and their subscribers. That's what happened. And I never saw it as competition. I thought there was always enough for everybody everywhere. I never understood why.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. I mean,
Come on, Crime and Justice. Were you going to say anything different? We expect you to differ with him just one time.
and I thought we were all adults, and that if you didn't like somebody, you left them alone and went and did your own thing. But, apparently that's not what people do. And it's sad that we can't.
Can I say something?
Wait, I need to get a poll going right quick, people. Line number 14, I want to get a poll going real fast. I'm noticing the forehead piece. I'm noticing a forehead. Yeah, you can say, go ahead.
No.
Ben, go for it.
You're too long. If you're relevant now.
Go for it.
No.
I get a poll going. Go for it, babe.
No, you took too long.
No.
You said when the relevance of the importance of my situation by joking about a forehead. It's over.
I see foreheads, though.
Okay. Done.
All right, people, here's the deal. This poll will be going to the sponsors of the channel, and it's very important that we vote on it. The outcome will be beneficial to them. So let's get that done. Okay, moving along. Line number 14. What's happening here? We have to get rid of this. Wait, we don't want this. What is this? Okay, we gotta get rid of that. Let's get rid of this. Now where are we at? Do I have to reshare it? Damn it. Okay, I do have to reshare it. I'll take some comments real fast before we get back on there. Please vote on the poll. It definitely is. Oh my God, check it. It's out of control. It is out of control. He is a liar. He is a liar about, that's a good comment. He is a liar about a smear campaign. People know if they watch this channel, I don't necessarily enjoy, support, or like Josh. You should know that. And I don't care if you don't like the channel or you do. You really know I don't like, support Benny Keys. But we're at line number 14. In the upper scale of the lies, somewhere deeper in the stream, we're going to get into Doug the victim is going to blame Josh and Benny. I can't now. I do not like Josh, and I really don't like Benny, but I can't let them wear anything like this. Even though I don't like either guy, I'm not gonna let them wear anything to do with his circumventing. I can't do it. It's not fair. Now they wouldn't do that for me, but if we're gonna be fair, I'm not. No. I can say right now, neither one of them dudes had anything to do with Doug getting terminated. But that'll be like live 27, maybe 37. I don't know. We're at 14 now. Let's get back to it. Well, line number 14.
And then we wonder why the children have so many issues, and there's so much bullying going on and things like that. Well, look at who they're looking to for those role models.
And YouTube.
Crime and Justice. You're sitting there agreeing, yes-manning somebody who has literally, I really wish I could play the stream, but I don't need to because I have reviewed the stream in the past to my supporters. And for the Doug supporters who are eagerly trying to understand what's going on and the Bushes being quiet, hey, not a problem. I could talk to you too. Because even though I can't show his second channel, when he had a stream where he's calling all the true crime community out. Even people he recently collabed with, Nana's Angels, Prayer Garden. It was the stream where he was going at, what's her name? Shay's Safe Place. Now, this is not for my supporters, but for you and the Bushes, you know what I'm talking about. Who is the bully? But this lady is like, oh man, I can't stand people like this. No backbone whatsoever. It's sad. This is why she will have zero growth. Even the Doug loyal supporters that used to tune into his nightly lives, they have something better to do than to subscribe to her. She is dry. Like, just think about this. What are you going to do if you're not on panel with Doug? If you can't yes man him? It's all on you, honey. Like, what are you going to talk about? What are you going to present? It's all on you. Line number 14.
YouTube's not
same
keeping
people
anybody
that are-
safe. YouTube's not keeping us safe at all. I spent hours upon hours trying to get help through YouTube, and it only bit me in the ass. Even with creator support, like, you guys should go over to Twitter and Instagram and hit up Team YouTube and let them know that they've been screwing up big time. And
line number 15. You did not spend hours and hours contacting YouTube. They sent you an email which you clearly didn't understand, because the calculating lies will be going up and up. The funny part about this is this guy lives in, if you remember the Mopstick article, remember Pedro? He resides in California. Where is Silicon Valley at? Oh, that's right, California. He spent hours and hours not figuring out an email, which he later admits to all type of shenanigans, which we'll calculate on the lie calculator. But one would think, if I'm in his position and I can't email them, I can't call them. Well, you know what I would do? I'd drive to Silicon Valley. But here's what I'll share with you. And if you're a creator in here and you don't have my personal number, don't ask me for it. Here's what I'll share with everybody. I've said it before. Let's give him a ring, shall we? Let's give YouTube a ring, shall we? How are you going to be a YouTuber and you can't call YouTube? Dirt. And you live in the same state? Dirt. You want to call YouTube? We'll do it. White Boy has their number. It took me to jump through hoops to get it. But I got it. Let's give him a ring, shall we?
Welcome to the Googleplex. Just so that you know, we record calls for quality and training subject to our privacy policy. Hang on.
So what's the issue you're calling about?
Oh, I got the wrong number. I think I dialed somebody else. Sorry about that. YouTube. Line number 15. I'll fix the calculator in just a second.
you know, and it's really sad and it's really crazy. Thanks, friends and code, for all your help with
Thank
everything
you.
lately too.
Definitely. Thank you so much for all your help. Very appreciated.
Yeah, and you know what? It's all the people that promoted to hurt me, right? Actually, that's what happened. And
Sad.
it is what it is, right? There is a room for all the immature people, but there's a song for them too. There's a song.
Jesus Christ, this guy with the songs. down with the songs. Now, look, for the people in the bushes that are his supporters, I know you think this stuff is funny. And I'm not going to rag on you. But I don't have any words for you. Let's listen to the Doug song.
Is it working?
Trolling all the time, trolling all the time.
There we go.
Trolling all the time.
Personally, the thought of him having to hit the alarm clock in the morning and put on like a work regulated uniform, maybe some steel toe boots, maybe a hat, and then he has to go to work. And I don't know if he's gonna have a foreman, a supervisor, a manager, but they're gonna be like, Doug, do this. Like he's not playing the songs, and he's not gonna be doing smear campaigns. And he's not going to say that the boss is gaslighting him. He's not going to be the victim of the job because he'll be canned. What he will be doing is all types of stuff like that. And then crime will just be like, yes, that's how you do it. Just yes-manning that. But I think that that's kind of funny. Moving along. Line number 15.
Trolling all the time.
Look at her. She even doesn't look. She even dances to it. We have to rewind this back. This is Mitch. When the troll song comes, look. I want you to look at the left of the screen. Look at Crime and Justice. This is this lady is unbelievable.
Be over on Kick. It's a new experience, a new world.
So much for all your help.
Actually, that's what happened, and
Sad.
it is what it is, right? There is a be over on Kick.
Watch. Look at her. Look at the shoulders.
Is it working?
Look at her.
Yep.
Watch.
There we go.
Trolling all the time. Trolling all the time.
So
Now that was
I miss you guys too. Thank you, Jenna. It means a lot. You guys, I'll be over on Kick.
Yeah.
You guys, for now, I'll be over on Kick. It's a new experience, a new world, but again, it's a learning experience for all of us. If all of you guys are willing to take that ride, take that role with us, you know, we've got over like almost 600 people over there right now, which is amazing. And it's just like YouTube, but there's more gamers now.
line number 16. Kick sucks. Please. People. When Cankles got canceled, and everybody was doing the videos, and then when Ziggy quit one time, one time she quit. She's going to quit. She's going to Kick. I made a Kick. It is horrible. It is horrible. It's horrible. Like on YouTube, you have your subscriptions, your creators that you like, and even if like they're not uploading or they're not posting or whatever, you'll find something interesting. Like it's YouTube. Kick sucks. Like don't take my word for it. Please experience it yourself. No, I was going to say trigger warning. What I'm going to say is crime and justice warning. It's boring. Have a peek. By all means, have a peek. Line number 16.
Now it's supposed to be the up and coming thing, you guys, and I'm gonna have to keep my faith in it. But we got to understand. I don't understand why Google and YouTube would want to take away, you know, the viewership, the money they were making. I mean, YouTube made more money than I did.
Line number 17 and 18. I don't understand why Google wants to take away the viewership. Dude, they do not need an no thanks number 1, a number 2, a number 3. They don't need a Crime and Justice. They don't need a White Boy Radio. They don't need. Dude, are you tripping? You are not a big channel. You are not denting their engagement on the platform. You're not even a microscopic piece of dust on the platform. There's so many huge dude. The next line number 18. Every single YouTuber makes less money than Google. You did a partnership with them. You signed it. You agreed to it. You know that they take X amount away from your super chats or your memberships. The deal is, back to your videos are lost that they stole from you. The deal is you upload videos to their platform. Once you meet the requirements, you can make ad revenue and donations, but they get a cut. That's the trick. We YouTube have all these people, and if you make these requirements, you're able to make money, but we're going to take some. You're trying to say that we YouTube is the same as we kick. No. It's we YouTube, like the globe, and then it's like, hey, over here on Kick. We got a lot of people. No. Line number 18.
I'll be honest with you guys. I got struck every video. I was making like $6 a video, $8 a video.
Line number 19. Here's a screenshot. Let me get, for the people in the bushes. Let's go to Doug's text. I should have put this in the beginning. I'll do it at the end. Where's Doug? Doug. Here's Doug. Oh, he's been cussing me out for so long. Okay, hold on. Let's get $6 a video. Line number 19. If it's $6 a video and he went live every day, twice, that'd be $12 a day. Somebody do 12 times 30 fast. Because hopefully your calculations is bigger than this. Good luck with that. He didn't blow me up. I'm making 7 to 10 G's constant. I'll put it on the screen. I can't do it now because we're reviewing and we're on line number 19. Line number 19. You'll get this proof. Just chill.
Because of getting struck all the time by the masses anyway, right? So
line number 20. It's not a strike. Somebody can report the video. It's not a strike. You can copyright strike, community guideline strike. The masses can't strike. Line number 20.
Let's kick it, right? And I noticed I saw Molly Go Lightly's over there. She's got like 2,000 subs. Like, listen, I'm just so thankful for how many subs went over there and have followed.
The pitifulness of his voice. As much crap as he talked about Molly Go Lightly, he's trying to get the followers to go on this. It's a great Kick is popping. Have a peek. It's just, it's cool. It's fantastic, if you will. It is fantastic. He's trying to rally the troops in a desperate attempt, in a depression after karma struck him down. He says, Molly's over there now. Me and Malls. Dude. Line number 20.
Over there so far and have tried to figure it out with us so far, because to have the amount of people over there right now, that's really great. I mean, to have that many people in just a day is really
when I told you that we were rallying the troops, we were rallying the troops.
Right, and I truly adore.
We are doing what
Crime and Justice. You made it funny.
Appreciate that. A lot of the people were like, I'm sorry I reported you, or I'm sorry I fell for their stuff, and we really miss your channel, or your stuff was very valuable.
I'm not going to hit him with 21 because we already hit him for the valuable, but just be patient. It's coming right around the corner.
Is there any way to get your videos back at least and put them out for us? And I'm like, I wish I could. I had them all open for everybody to use or have all the time. And I mean, even Don Wells called me to talk.
Line number. Hold on.
Trash. I don't even know if he left a message or not. But
Okay, so line number 21 and line number 22. He says, even Don Wells called me talking trash, which is lie number 21. But without even thinking, line number 22 goes, I don't even know if he left a message. If somebody calls me talking trash, that means ring. Hello? Well, why do you feel this way? You're talking crap. Click. Because the person was talking crap. But it's a blunt lie. How does Don Wells call you talking crap, which we're going to call him right now? Where we at? Was that 22 or 21? I'll give him one back. We're going to say 21. So Don Wells calling you talking crap was lie number 20. But because you lied about that, you didn't realize that you lied for 21. I don't know if he left a message. Like if he was to say like Don Wells called me multiple times talking all this crap, like you have to not line number 21. Let's get the comments. Let's call Don. Let's see what's really going on.
I bet Don didn't have weapons in his hair though.
That lie goes for all 21 of his. But he's over there with her now. Kick.
Hey, Tim.
No, it's not Tim, it's Matt.
Oh, hey, what you doing, bud?
What's going on? I'm live.
Oh,
I wanted to clear something up.
okay.
We got Doug. Okay, so let me just explain what happened here. I'm reviewing up. He came back on YouTube. He's over there on Kick. You know what Kick is? Nobody does. But he came back on YouTube on this Yes Man's channel. And what he's doing is he's saying that on the day that he got canceled, think about what I'm about to say right quick. He says that you called him talking crap, but he doesn't know if you left a message. So here's what I say, right? If you called me talking crap, right?
Yeah.
I would have to acknowledge that I picked the phone up and heard the crap getting talked to me, right?
Yeah.
I can't acknowledge that if I don't know you left a message. If I don't check the message, how do I know that you're talking crap on it? Right? All right, but what happened when Doug got canceled? Did you give him a buzz?
Yeah, I wish him well. I'm not drunk people that's gonna, no place for anybody. It's all wrong, man.
So you did speak with him?
Yeah.
Line number 22. All right, how was it? What did he say?
I said that he was still wanting to work on Summer's case, and I said, well, Summer's case, YouTube has done Summer no good at all. And I said, in fact, I said he's pretty much destroyed our family, and with all these people coming up with all these lies and this and that, and I don't know why people run with these lies, why people, it just blows me away. But YouTube's no place for, I don't know.
You're right, man. You're right. I commend you that you were that patient and actually had some kind words or guidance to that guy after the horrific.
Yeah, I wish him well. That's what's going to tear you apart, man. It tears everybody apart. It gets hold of everybody, kind of thing. It did me. It does everybody.
Yeah.
Everybody's, it's no good. It can be good.
You're right. It could be.
Yeah.
But this guy, he doesn't tell the truth. And that's what I'm talking about tonight. I'm reviewing his farewell speech, and we've already broken down 22 lies that he has said, and one include some shenanigans with you. I you know, that's it. But I do commend you. You always find try to say the good words to people, even though if I was you, I'd be laughing, and I would have talked crap. I would, you know what I mean? But I do know how you are. It's different from YouTube.
I'm pretty sure he recorded the call. I mean, he always has before.
Oh, I'm sure he did, but it's too bad he won't be able to put it on YouTube. The chat supports you. They say, "Hey, don't talk to him." Listen, so just so you know, I do want to tell you this. I don't want to keep you too long because these haters try to twist everything that we. Well, he was a big part of that, but so he is on another platform which nobody watches. But if he does contact you in the future, just because he's banned from YouTube and can't come back because of circumvention, don't feel like he is, not going to do the same shenanigans. You know what I'm saying? Just know that, bro. You know what I mean?
I wish some of this could have actually helped find my daughter.
I know. That's why I dislike him, because I feel like all he did was smear you guys, and it was every night, Don. He was putting his hate lives on repeat. He was literally sharing his old videos, commenting, and doing the playing the troll song and the dancing gigs that he does is completely lame, but some people liked it. I don't know, but you're right. You're right. He should have put more effort into it.
It blows me away that just anybody can make up a lie and people run with it like it's absolute truth. You know, it blows my mind.
It does mine. It blows mine as well.
Everything gets so twisted and so far out of shape. Everything is crazy.
It's sick, bro.
It is. It really is. Yeah.
You doing all right?
I'm doing all right. Just trying to wind down. Ready for another day tomorrow.
Yeah. The wifey wanted me to ask how's Candace doing earlier.
She's doing fine. My daughter's not though. She's not doing. She's in the hospital. So, as far as your chat, though, all those, I appreciate the good people out there for sure. You know, just trying to make a difference. I definitely appreciate that.
Well, Don, let me ask you this while I got you on the phone. I'm not going to ask you any the details about your daughter, but my chat, there are people that do support you. I just want to ask you this regarding your daughter that's in the hospital. Do you think whatever the severity is why she's there, would you want me to ask them to do like a prayer circle for you, or for them to say prayers for her?
Yeah, keep her in prayers if you would. Yeah, just tell everybody if they would just keep her in her prayers, because she's pretty serious. What's going on with her? Yeah, and thank you, thank everybody for that.
That's a very simple request. Give my word that I will do it tonight. So will my wife, and I will ask the chat as well. But I don't want to. Yeah. All right, man. You take care of yourself.
God bless y'all. Thank you. Bye.
All right, on. All right, y'all. So I wish that I would ask that y'all do that, man. Maybe, you know what? Maybe we'll do it at the end of live. Why not? Instead of me asking you to do it on your own, you know, I'll call Damage Goods on here at the end of live, and I'll say a little prayer for Don's daughter. I didn't ask. I didn't know. But you heard it. Yeah, it's none of my business. I'm not going to ask. He tells me through conversation, maybe, but I'm not going to put it on the internet because, like he did say, he's got a point. Doug was the main one to, if Doug wasn't banned, he would take this type of stuff and just run with it. He'd make his own narrative of why she's in the hospital, but
are you missing something? Something's missing something. It might be an eyeball, maybe. Oh, you stole my teddy bear. You rotten dog, you. And then the bunny. Yep, she stole the bunny's nose. Never mind. Because of you, the bunny will never sniff again.
So yeah, we'll do that at the end of the live, man. Where we at? I have the banner made. It's gonna be we're at live number 22.
22 already.
22. I think we might hit 100.
Wow.
Seriously.
Are you going all the way back to like first video ever?
No, this is one video. This is his return to YouTube. His farewell speech.
Oh dear God. You're gonna be on there all night.
100%, Mark. 100%.
Hey Mark, beautiful eyes.
Bro, please don't send them money. What does this mean? Send who money? What does this mean? He did say, yeah, absolutely, Mark. That's my favorite part about everything. Did I not call that on the head? I called it right on the head. Doug, you gotta get a job now. Ooh, and he admitted it. Ooh, that's my favorite part. But we're at 22 lives. I don't know what "don't send them money" means. Nobody, if you're referring to Don, he didn't ask for money. I requested he thanked my chat for the people who support him. He's talking about people lying on him. He sounded down. And I asked if my people who want to support him wanted to pray for him. Nothing wrong with that. He didn't request any money, if that's the smear that you're trying to say, but I might be understanding it wrong. And if you're saying don't send Doug money, well, the sad reality of both those things is this. I never say those things. I do not like Benny Keys. I don't like Molly Golightly. But I'm never going to tell people don't send them money. You can't. You can't. People are going to support who they want to. Once you get that concept down, then you probably understand why I always say, I don't care who you subscribe to, because you can't control that either. And anyone telling you to do either one of those things is a fool, because it's your money and it's your will, and it's whoever you like, entertain that or think is whatever the reason is. That's a dying argument.
You have a very vicious Christina in there who battered me, harassed me, and I think blackmailed me until I gave her a cash app. So I'm just saying, the woman yelled at me and said, don't tell me what to do with my money, and that was during the hurricane. And you know how I am. I don't want...
Is that what the sunflower?
Yeah, comrade.
Okay.
She literally, beat me to death over the phone.
I'll take this moment.
She literally, you cannot tell people who you did want to support.
Oh,
They
is
will
she
do
in
what they
here?
want.
Where's
Yeah,
she at? I
was
don't see
in
her.
there. I don't actually know where I put my phone, to be honest with you.
Where's
messing
Christina?
around. But these, people are going to support who they want, just like
I don't
do.
see her in the chat. I haven't seen her in the chat the whole time.
She'll chime in if she's still there. No, she was there. I was talking to her.
All right, Christina, this is for you because I do owe this to you. Then we'll get back to the live. So, Christina, the Christina is owed responsibility for this live.
Oh, boy.
She's not in here. She was in here. I'll send her the link.
I'll text her. If I reply my phone.
He forgot. Okay, so I don't say Yo Main Girl. See, it shows me two different. I don't see Martian Planet, his beard shed. I have tried to go see someone on Kick. Couldn't even get on Kick. It does suck. Shout out to Diane. Hey, Doug, no thanks. Karma AB. Shout out to A Balance right now. Shout out to A Balance. A Balance has been on Doug's ass for a long time. He's done this research. And I'm sure I called Don Wells right now to break down lie number 21. Where are we at? Christina,
I thought you were on 22. But
we're on 22. Yeah, we're on 21 was Doug. I forget. We're on 22. But I want to give Christina a shout out because she's owed this live. She sent me this. And Christina is a victim of Doug, so she gets credit for this.
I'm a victim.
Another person that gets credit for this is the hidden person, the mystery woman who's responsible for said awareness and getting the ban done. You already know, you get the respect. But back to A Balance, this dude's done his research. This dude is always on Doug's ass. He's been on Doug's ass for a long time. And I'm willing to bet if I could call A Balance right now, we'd be at lie 23. Because he lied on Don about the call. But before he said Don, he said A Balance. But I don't know. I can't call A Balance.
Shit, here's my phone.
Just saying. Moving along.
Right.
Well,
Isn't that sweet? They want to be a part of taking you down, but then they want to come. Oh, but by the way, can we still use your stuff?
Right.
No, you shitiots. You got it taken whenever you got the channel taken down. So no.
Well, a lot of them took it anyway, and they have it, and they were striking me on my own videos. People are going back to very like months and months and years and stuff, and I lost access to my emails since March. I've been fighting for my emails to keep.
All right. Lie number 23. Remember when I said pay attention to the email part earlier in the stream? He said he's been fighting with Google and YouTube through email and this and that. Well, how could you do that if you've lost access to them? Lie number 23, like Jordan.
Keep them in order and having to change stuff. And, this last one got me. I wasn't able to respond or answer to any emails or any community guideline stuff because I had no access to my emails. And YouTube is not even understanding that. I couldn't even do anything to anything that they were asking or any things they wanted me to do. I couldn't even log into that channel. I was waiting for Google to unlock my account.
Okay, lie number 24. Google doesn't, lie number 24. You're not locked out of your account. If you get a community strike, you're not locked out. Your channel's gone. You can't log into it. It's gone. They didn't lock you out. Just because you can't communicate them and you live in the same state. Just because you don't have the phone number. Lie number 24.
So, Meta USA, I'll be over at Kick.
Oh, yeah, I've got it pinned up at the top. There's the link to it up there. If any of y'all if you have trouble getting an account over there or getting in, just hit me up and I will help walk y'all through it. I know that it's a little bit more difficult.
I think I'm going to hit Crime and Justice up on an alt email. I'll make it like, Bob 175. Hey, what's happening? I'm having trouble finding Doug on Kick. Can you walk me through it? Just to see. We'll be doing that.
It's going to be a little different. It's not like I'm not using StreamYards. I'm using a different OBS. So like it's a little different for me, and it's a lot of learning. And I think like the people, even like Molly, like I've seen some of her stuff. Like she's got over 2,000 subs, and she had like over 80-something thousand subs and lots of different avenues. So like I said, I'm very humbled for everybody that went over there and subscribed so far. And thank you so much. Again, we're not going to stop being a voice for these people, and we're just going to have to learn to do it a different way. Right? We're just going to have to learn to do it a different way.
As much as we don't like change, it is a part of life, and we have to learn how to embrace it. And if that's the one thing we can learn out of this, then, there it is.
Oh, is that what we learn out of it, Crime and Justice? That's what we learn out of it? I learned if you get suspended, don't make another YouTube account. Or maybe don't harass you both are true crime creators. What is the point? What has been accomplished of attacking, smearing? You guys lied on the Summerwells family. So you've lied to the point where you're banned and said that the guy called you and talked crap to you, but then you lied about that on accident and said you don't know if you let the. Like, I've learned a lot.
Well, what I've learned is that, like, same thing I told you guys a long time ago, is I've never been here for the money.
Lie number 25. Lie number 25. Do I have to read the screenshot again, which I'll show at the end of this? Do I have to go back and show the rest of the conversations? My supporters know this. The people in the bushes, not yet. We'll get there. Just trust me on this one. Lie number 25.
Right. Exactly.
Never.
Oh, good input, crime and justice. We didn't expect anything different.
Fortunately, I'm still trying to get my channels back. Just not looking good because the appeals, I can't get into anywhere where YouTube's even looked with a few very good supporters help me, responding to, right? Like, I was getting mass reported for them. So, it's been tacky. And Friends and Code's been amazing. If you guys ever need anybody on your side, that's the one you want.
Definitely. I mean, and that's the thing that just didn't make no sense to me. I mean, to me, that's the equivalent of
careful. They're not good people in real life. I wore my heart on my sleeve, and look what happened. Truth about the lab and all of his friends, and responding to, right? Like, I was getting mass reported for him. So, it's
right. Exactly.
Never. I mean, the money was, I was supporting myself a little different. It's not like I'm not using StreamYards. I'm using a different OBS. So, like, it's.
All right, guys, give me a second. I lost my place. Hold on. We'll get back to the money. That was lie number 25.
Like, she's got over 2,000 subs, and she had like over 80 something thousand subs, and lots of different. So, like I said, I'm very humbled for every.
Comical. This is the second reference to Molly Golightly, and a kind of a hint to, hey guys, look, I'm on Kick. Come hang out with me and Molly. Molly's over there with me. Just saying. What was Doug's opinion of Molly when he was on YouTube? And for that point, when Doug had an opinion of Molly while he was on YouTube, and the Yes Man was standing right next to him, what'd she think about it? All of a sudden, yeah, Molly's on Kick. Yeah.
Everybody that went over there and subscribed so far, and thank you so much. Again, we're not going to stop being a voice for these people, and we're just going to have to learn to do it a different way. Right? We're just going to have to learn to do it a different way.
As much as we don't like change, it is a part of life, and we have to learn how to embrace it. And if that's the one thing we can learn out of this, then there it is.
Well, what I've learned is that, like, same thing I told you guys a long time ago, is I've never been here for the money.
Right. Exactly.
Never. I mean, the money was, I was supporting myself barely, and covering my child support and all my expenses barely.
Lie number 26. Now we know that Jim Terry has contacted the family, which then reported that the child support was not getting paid. Also, yeah, that's about it. Jim did report that. Now, for the people wandering over on the replay, bushes, supporters, if you don't believe me, hop on over to Nicolina's channel where you find the stream with her and Jim Terry on it. You will actually hear a phone call of Jim Terry and Doug's family members, not the ones that were on the one that was on the broomstick article early in the stream, but the ones that were related to his baby's mama, which had to put a restraining order against him because he was doing, guess what? Harassing. And they go into child support and this and that. Mods, if you want, include the link. Line number 26.
And then with a few very good supporters, help me, obtain some stuff and computers and some beautiful things in my life. But like, I'll tell you what, I'm not going to lose you guys, and I'm not going to leave you guys. I'm not leaving you guys. This is you. It's a YouTube farewell.
I think it's time to take a break. A YouTube farewell and a kick intro. Let's get to the comments. Let's fix the lie calculator. This is going to be lie. We're at 26. 26. Lie number 26. You heard that, DD? Unbelievable, right? Absolutely. Damaged goods. If I could, should I pin it? I can pin it. Hold on. Let's go over here. Where's she at? Let's go here. I'll include myself on that message pinned. Message says, this is an important announcement. If I go missing, please don't let Doug or his saddlebag handle my case. That is all. Now, I have to second this. I don't want to be on kick. I don't want him, Zav girl in me, or the kid. I don't want nothing to do with this dude. The only thing I want to do with this dude is if his toe heals, I'm willing to still get into the MMA arena with him. We can do it on kick. We can dual stream. Kick, YouTube, however we want to do it. If the toe heals, that's it. Don't want him handling anything else. Oh, come on. I don't know. She asked me one time. I said 3 days. What the hell's the normal? 3 days. Sometimes people get mad. They don't talk. Sometimes people get really mad. They don't talk for 2 days. Oh, by the third time I report her. She got all mad about it. All right. Lie number 26. Let's get back on the screen. Very important. The tally. We got 26 lies. 26 lies, people. All verified information. I do feel a little bit bad for the Doug supporters. I mean, how do you debunk when someone's tallying the lies up with articles, with links, with directions to channels where you can find the videos at, with like 30 ex-Doug supporters in the chat? Ooh, it's a tough one. It's a tough one. It's almost like claiming you made $3 to $7 grand a month on YouTube and then coming on violating on another creator's channel by even addressing the ban and saying, hey, I got a job offer and I have to go to work. Ooh. Ooh. The pain and the embarrassment. Ooh. Oh, is it? If he thought he had toe jams now, ooh, it's been years since he put those steel toe boots on. Ooh, the blisters. Ooh. Ooh. And his pasty skin. Ooh. Ooh. And he don't even have the YouTube check. So let's say he gets an outside job. He's going to be thirsty. He needs Gatorades, electrolytes. Ooh. He doesn't have any money for lunch. Ooh. Woo! Moving along.
For now, is all it is. Unless YouTube wants to decide to give him the channels back. I mean, like I said, I promise.
Where are we at? Okay, lie number 27. YouTube's not giving the channels back. You violated Google's terms, circumventing. Lie number 26.
I'll never do it again. But like, I don't even know what I did wrong because they won't tell me.
27.
They won't tell me. YouTube gives you this very broad email.
Yeah, and that's the difficult part. I'm like, if somebody does something wrong, naturally you would tell them what they did wrong and give them an opportunity to fix it.
Lady. I know you want to say yes to everything he says. We understand it. That's your role. But did you not read the contract on the partner agreement? You didn't. Let's just say you didn't, okay? Because many don't. I can understand that. But every single time YouTube updates their terms of service, which is like, I don't know, monthly, they send you an email with all the guidelines, with all the rules, with all the updated policies. Let's just say that you delete the emails. It's not understandable. If you get canceled or banned, they tell you why. It's not a mystery. They don't say, hey, guess what? Question mark. No. Circumventing. So why are you trying to like make, you're like forcing people to feel sorry for him? Like every YouTuber is treated the same. Like what? I can't take you serious. You're obviously trying to fool the subs. Like this was a joke because there's creators who get these emails. There's creators who have had strikes. Like there's people who could tell you and challenge what you're saying, but you're trying to tell people who support him to feel sorry for him. This is not reality. You know, on the flip side, how do we take you serious if you're lying about this? How do we take you serious in your truth when you're talking about missing and dead kids? If you're molding a narrative for this.
Don't just say you messed up.
Any business in America would give you some kind of, at least an email prior to say, hey, listen, we're about to take all your channels. I mean, I didn't have strikes on my channel yet. I had one strike on my channel, and it's from the same PIs and the same people who were taking down things that I was responding to, right? Like I was getting mass reported for them. So, you know, it's been tacky. And yeah, Friends and Code's been amazing. If you guys ever need anybody on your side, that's the one you want.
Definitely. I mean, and that's the thing that just didn't make no sense to me. I mean, to me, that's the equivalent of a cop showing up at your house saying, I got to go take you to jail now. And you're just going to be like, oh, okay, let's go. I mean, they're not going to offer you an explanation, say, hey, I got a warrant for this, you did this.
Because they ever do that.
They just expect you to go like, oh, okay.
I couldn't even get into the studio for the other accounts to be able to do anything that was being asked of me.
Okay, where are we at? Okay, this is lie number. I gotta fix the banner. Lie number 28. You have a channel right now, your third channel, which you're not uploading on because you know the severity of everything I'm saying on this video. So you have a channel. I showed the screenshot last live of what you posted on that channel. You still have one channel on YouTube just because you're on Kick and hoping that for some dumb reason Google forgets about your circumventing, which will never happen. You can come back to the third channel, which has 600 subscribers on it, but you just lied. You said you can't get to any YouTube. You cannot log into any YouTube studios because they took them all. This is lie number 28. Doug, please, bro. The lies. And Crime and Justice right there. Yep, sure can. Nope. Yep, nope.
I mean, I was getting, like, again, mass struck. Like, I brought out the truth about the lab and all of his friends, and them the one being sending the pictures and this and that and doing the crazy stuff. And then he went back, he was striking everything. Like, Like when I found out that even when he asked me to play cowbells back in the day, he would go and strike that video for cowbells. And it would take 3 days to fix all that stuff or get it cut out. Like these people were setting you up for failure. And, you know, it's a lot of your favorite creators. Like I'm saying, you got to be very careful. They're not good people in real life. I wore my heart on my sleeve and look what happened, people. You really will get beat up and they'll take advantage of you and hurt you.
Learned it the hard way. You have to be very careful with who you trust. People don't have the same heart as you. As much as you want to think people do, they really don't.
Mm-hmm. It makes you really think about humanity. It's very hard.
It is.
Makes you think about humanity.
It's very difficult.
Makes you think about humanity. Crime and Justice is just sitting there co-signing everything. It's funny. Now learning, this is Doug and this is him in his victim state, but it's funny to hear him say this. In all actuality, I can't comment on the cowbells or what happened between Josh, which I'm sure is another lie, but I'm not going to put that on my calculator. But in all actuality, I was the one to tell Don Wells that he got canceled. Don took it upon himself to call him and talk to him. And in my opinion, Don is too nice. This guy smeared his whole family. But Don is like that. He's trying to give you like guidance and good words. Guidance and good words. And he did do that. To a person who has tried to put him through the mud. That's Don's way. If I was Don, I would have did what Doug accused him of doing, but caught himself lying. In all reality, his view on humanity, here he is playing the victim when the person he smutted and put through his family through hell, as you heard Don say a few moments ago. The flip side of things, instead of this victim saying, oh, it really shows you humanity. Humanity gave him a lesson. He says, hey, man, didn't call and talk crap to him, didn't leave a voicemail to him. Even Don just said, he probably recorded me. That's humanity. Somebody calling you and being like, hey, why don't you just leave it alone? The things on YouTube are not helping my daughter.
Difficult to find somebody that has the same honesty and morals as you do.
And you know what they do is when they ban you from YouTube, it's for life, you guys. Like, yeah. I can't have another channel. Like I was banned for life for something that, like, I don't even know what I did.
Okay, line number 29. Do I have to say the word again? Do I have to say that they notified him of the word? We get it. Line number 29. Now, he is telling the truth about ban for life. This is why he's on Kick. This is why he's not uploading on the third channel that he just lied about. Because there's no sense to. He can't make any money on the third channel. Yeah, he has 600 subscribers. He's not going to upload over there. Line number 29.
Really don't. I mean, I was getting mass hit with all these community guideline strikes, but yet all these people were making these terrible videos about me, lies and everything else, and getting away with it, but not getting in trouble. But me, like, just because I had a different stance or I was closer or they didn't like the fact that, oh, thank you, Gail.
All right, line number 30. You're on YouTube, bro. People make videos about President Biden. People make videos about the Pope. People make videos about Jesus Christ. They're allowed to.
They didn't like the fact that, you know, I was trying to bring this Summer Wells case to an end because nobody wants to see this continue on the way it is. And people are still, you know, they want it to go on because it's all they have left. We got this guy writing a book, this Steve Holder idiot that has no freaking clue. What is he writing? A Pulp Fiction book? Would he write it backwards? This is not even the ending's not even here yet,
I know.
right? And we got people doing some disgusting, sick things like BK and all these other people who are allowed to do whatever they need to do. It doesn't have to do with helping find anybody. It hurts. It only hurts cases, but yet they get to keep their channels.
I'm not going to count this as a lie. We're at 30, but I will say I believe BK has lost channels before. I'm pretty sure of that. This is why he always Benny Keys always has a whole bunch of channels. I don't know which ones have been deleted or canceled or whatever, but you guys know in the chat, he's lost channels before. This is true. And what is he doing now? He's not even really uploading. He's not even really doing anything now. So why would he lose his channel? He's going through a divorce. You don't lose your channel for a divorce.
Right. And they,
It's,
but
I don't know.
again, it's like,
Their logic makes no sense to me.
no, and
That's good. Tell people to go to Doug's tweet and post this video and retweet it. I'm sure Google and YouTube will appreciate all the good praises that you've done this live about them. And you're telling the supporters this is good advice.
and it's like, really, to be honest with you, there's no videos on any of my channels that were anything besides stuff on Summer Wells or this or that, or I mean, if Ziggy struck me or all these other people, I don't even know, because I can't get into any one of my stuff.
Lie number 31, and an admitted lie. How do you know Ziggy struck you if you can get into your stuff? That's the lie. Because if you could get into your stuff, they don't say, hey, guess what? Ziggy struck you. Lie number 31, comments, because I'm not on the comment screen, so I got to come back. Let's adjust the calculator. We're at 31 lies on Doug. Comments. All right, let's put it on the screen. This is out of control, people. This is out of control. What damage says she will track you down, and we already know my husband. Oh, she's talking about I'm way behind. Hold on. Umnothanksinvestigates. Yes, 3 days. I don't know. I said it one time. Relax. Mark AB just goes Doug on. Just dozed Doug. I don't know what this means. I think what you're trying to say is at white boy at Mark AB just doxed Doug on community page. I don't really know if that's possible, because you have to remember Doug goes by his comedian name, which is Doug Hunton. Okay, so it's hard to dox anybody. First off, if what you're saying is AB put Doug Hunton on the community page, look, there's a huge lie in the true crime community. Just so you guys know, if you post somebody's name, that's not doxing them. If you post somebody's name and the full definition of doxing somebody per YouTube, just so you understand, is when you post their name and their complete address in the same post. So someone posting someone's name is not a dox. Now you could fight it, challenge it, or you could just Google search it. But people, like, especially these two, they'll tell you that. Is it right if somebody does that? No, I'm not saying that, because a lot of damage can get done just with somebody's name on the internet. But I'm just telling you that per YouTube, doxing me, now each platform changes. I don't know what Twitter's doxing But on YouTube, it means you post their name and address. Is that what you're trying to say? Unless AB did that, which I highly doubt he did, because he's smart and he knows the guidelines. I forget why, but I was in a BS live stream chat once and I left and never came back. It was Kelly and his kids. Say cry me a river. Absolutely. Lies are bad. Okay. Hey, Doug. Oh, what's up, Ricky Beavers from Facebook? What's happening? Am I way off in the comments or what? I believe so. Doug put out Jim's social security number with crime. So what you talking about? This is true. He crossed out his name and left his address. Ooh, okay. Well, being that I just gave you the definition, did he really dox him? And here's the kicker. Get it? Kick. What can Doug do? Wah, wah, wah. If we keep it real. But we're at line number, let me reword that. So if it was me, I would be mad at AB and I would try to do something to him through the internet. Through my channel. But it's not me. I like AB. It's Doug. And Doug doesn't have a channel. And, ooh. Moving along.
Jess, we'll figure it out, hon. I'll figure it. I'm gonna get you with my buddy Friends in Code. He'll get us right through there, Jess. Yeah, of course I was hacked.
Yeah.
Of course I was hacked several times.
And there's my email too. If y'all need help, you can email me and I'll do my best to help y'all. I got
all right, people, come on. Quickly, line number 32. If somebody hacked this channel, what they would do is take over his Google AdSense, change the bank account and routing information into their own information. Therefore, all the money Doug made will be going into the hacker's information. Who the hell would hack him? Or if somebody was trolling him, they didn't like him, they hacked him, they delete his channel back then. Or at least change the routing information. If they're going to hack them, they're going to do something like work the cause. Who hacks somebody and does nothing? Lie number 32. This was the case of a random in the comments being like, they didn't watch anything that we've played so far and was like, oh my God, Doug, what happened? How'd you lose your channel? Were you hacked? And he was like, yeah, of course I was hacked many times. Lie number 32.
got quite a few people over there. I didn't know what I was doing. I was just clicking buttons till stuff happened, but I was like, hey, wait, this works. So
when it comes to being hacked, like I was
Definitely
locked
get it.
out of my accounts several times. Even in March, I was hacked to where I couldn't even log into my accounts for 3 weeks.
Lie number 33. If you were hacked for 3 weeks, how in God's earth name did you go live several times each day, multiple channels, talking about Summerwell's parents? Lie number 33.
Right when
They
Jim
were.
Brenner was arrested. If you notice, like all this stuff happens when right around some important things are going to happen. All this stuff, I always get hacked. So
I always get
it is what it is. But then mass reporting on top of it all the time, like then they start looking at you, right? But like again, yeah. Well, listen, they're gonna do this, but this is what they wanted because none of them were relevant any longer, right? Without me in the mix, it gives them a chance to have some type of show, which it is what it is.
just wonder who they're going to find to talk about now because you're not here for them to attack anymore. So they're
Dave,
going to move.
that's-
What they're going to do? Move on to the next one. And it's sad that
That's
YouTube
what they
won't
will
do
do.
anything. It's sad that YouTube won't do anything about it.
What is YouTube going to do? You are allowed to review someone. What's sad is this is two YouTubers who are on panel complaining about YouTube not doing anything about. They're not allowed to get talked about. They actually want censorship. You're not allowed to talk about that. But now they're allowed. Now it's okay that Doug is banned. In his own words, he can never come back to YouTube. It's okay that he's breaking the rules and she's violating and exposing her own platform, having him on, which he then admitted again in the beginning. That's okay. YouTube's doing nothing about that, but they're really not doing anything about people talking about them. It's not a lie, just a point.
Whenever we've showed them proof over and over and over again that this is what these people are doing, and they're okay with that, but yet you don't have a right to say something to defend yourself or try to take up for yourself because you're the one that gets in trouble.
Yeah, because if you tell their secrets, or if you tell on them, I always would come with receipts, and that's why they would trash me.
All right, so at this point, I'm a little bit confused. I thought that you stayed in your own lane. Remember the line number 5? You stayed on your own lane. And where I thought we were talking about, you care about the families and kids. What does that have to do with showing receipts and all this creators? I thought this is all a cluster mess of your own lies. In Crime and Justice, how does he defend himself? There is no defending himself to Google when him himself typed in his social security number. Him himself typed his name in, his address in, his routing number, his tax forms. When it was him himself, when he met the requirements, when he put his routing number in, Google says, okay, verify the amount of money we just put in your account. It's going to be less than 25 cents. And Doug has to look at his phone and say, okay, it was 3 cents. Because it says deposit by Google. And then you go verify the 3 cents. They take the 3 cents back out of your account. Not only that, they say, we want to know you're not a robot. And they mail a piece of paper to your house with a PIN number on it. And Doug himself has to type the PIN number in. That is the things that you have to do with a Google AdSense account. So how does he get to defend himself when Google says, hey, whoa, you're suspended and you made another one of these? Done. What defense did you have? What defense did you have? That's like saying, I sold crack. The cop has his body cam on me. I did it in front of a store. They have a camera on me. The guy I sold it to was recording me. And I used marked money. Good luck with that. There's no defending yourself. You're dead to the wrong.
Or that's how they'd get me, because like they'd show all of my stuff, and then when you go to show their stuff, they'll strike you, or community strikes, or mass striking. So it is what it is. There's a Cash App I think I have, and then I think I have a PayPal. If you wanted to send me money, I appreciate it. It's really nice.
3 minutes ago, they don't do it for the money, and then the yes man said, yeah.
You to say. If you don't, that's fine too. I do appreciate everything that's ever done for me.
Exactly. Thank you, guys.
What about the microphone? What about the donations that were sent? And you told people to move the decimal over. the moderators that modded for your channel for years, men and women. Come on, bro. Where are we at? Lie number 33.
I'm just what it is it's saddening that like some of those like interviews with Don Wells that were very important are gone, right? And then they took all of my, all my backups. They won't let me get back into it at all. So
Moron. You didn't back up anything. And I am so awesome that they're gone. A main exploiter of the Summer Wells case, a main person who tried to smear that family. Who would have guessed that you didn't back up anything that you did? Ooh. It is so awesome. And I know that you deleted them yourself. Because what the people don't know is when you do YouTube, unless you have one of the sticks that I showed, if you do stuff off your phone, you're constantly deleting everything because you don't have any space. You only have so much storage on your phone. You don't have nothing backed up. Nothing. Another lie coming up, he's going to say that, oh, I do have something backed up. Well, you just said you don't have anything backed up. So that'll be on the calculator. But what a moron. Anybody who does YouTube, anybody, if you're watching this, if you do YouTube, back your videos up. I mean, come on. I mean, why would you not? I got over 1,000 videos on this channel uploaded. A lot of personal stories. I don't want to lose all that. I got them all. Spend some money. If you're admitting to somebody through a text that you make $3,000 to $10,000 a month, you're not gonna go to Staples and buy something that costs $200, $60. That stick I just showed costs $5.
It's one of those things where I would just want it back just for the end of the Summer Wells case. Then I would tell them I'd walk away from YouTube forever.
Right.
Okay. With the yes men, does anybody believe if he had his channel? Lie number 35. I have to fix this. Nobody believe lie number 35. You know why? You know why this is lie number 35? Because in the stream that I can't show, that I'm going to refer back to the one with what's that lady's name? Shay Safe Place. He said, I'm done with the Summer Wells case. I'm done. I'm walking away. And then in the next day, until he got banned, it was all Summer Wells. Lie number 35.
That's what just take. Like,
it's your property, so I don't understand how they could take that from you. But I mean, I guess it's because it was uploaded to their platform. I don't even know what the legalities of that is, but it just
Crime and Justice. There's no legalities. It's the same rules on each platform. If you get deleted on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and they don't owe you a gallery with all your videos back. You should not be a creator. How do you say you're not in it for the money and this and that when you don't even know what the hell's going on the platform that you utilize?
just doesn't seem right to me.
Of course it doesn't.
Right. So it's being over the target. It's being competition. It's being honest. It's being liked. It's being just a likable person.
Right.
It's the only way to do it for now. I mean, if you guys do go over to Team YouTube over at Twitter and plug in the channel, umnothanksinvestigates, or go retweet the tweets that I have, even would help.
Right.
You know, that would be great. Again.
Okay, so I'm not going to count this as a lie. I'm not going to count this as a lie. But please, there's a lot of gullible people on the internet. We're at like 36 lies or whatever it says. this is not a YouTube problem. Retweet, do what you want. If you feel retweeting it's going to help him, go for it. Google took it. Understand this, and don't take my word for it. Google it. Google owns YouTube. It'd be like saying that what he's asking for you to do is for Twitter to go over Elon Musk, or for Tesla to go over Elon Musk. Well, Elon owns both those companies. So you can't, like, I don't know, figure it out.
And
Definitely do that. Go over there. If you're on Twitter, go over there on Team YouTube. Make sure it's the actual team.
Look at the yes men. Doesn't already know the YouTube policies. Doesn't know anything about YouTube. And here she goes. Yeah, that'd be a great idea. I mean, people, you do what you want. Tell me how that works out.
Team YouTube. There are several over there, but it's got to be the one that's got the little check mark by it that is verified. Go over there and tell them that, hey, you know what? We're out of here if you don't bring him back. That's what I've been telling them.
And all these people are making up these stories. Like, I didn't get in trouble for showing people's kids. I didn't get in trouble for any of that. People were like showing emails and stuff like that and saying that I was going to do this and do that. Like,
oh, of course.
Or it wasn't even legit. Like, half the stuff was faked, if not more than half. But again, this is what's going on.
I need you guys to understand this is the 4th or 5th time he's brought up the emails. The Ziggy thing has been cleared, but he's worrying about these emails. If somebody made a fake email, you bring it up one time and say that it was a bogus email or this and that. But when you continue to try to like ponder on the point to make it fake, and for the people who, the supporters of his or the ex-supporters in the chat, looking back, he was always worried about emails, and they were always fake. He'll die on that hill, if you will, or on kick.
Like, they took all 3 of my channels. They said it's for.
Okay, where we at? Line number 37. Again, you have a channel still on YouTube. You had 3 channels. 2 were gone for circumvention. You went to kick because you have not posted a thing on that 3rd channel. You're not doing a live on that 3rd channel. You're over on Crime and Justice violating.
Severe community guideline strikes. They denied my first appeal for all 3 channels. They said there's nothing else they can do.
Line number 38.
So that's that for now. So like I said, I'll be on Kick starting either tonight or tomorrow, depending on how long this show goes.
Wow.
Really, I was gonna say I probably start tomorrow and do a show, do like maybe 5 hours or something, just hang out with you guys and chat, but and take phone calls, talk about cases.
That would be
That's
great.
probably what we're gonna end up doing tomorrow. Dave Wallace, I have no clue. They're not telling me. They're saying that I had massive community guideline strikes, which I never did.
Line number 39. It was one thing that you did. Line number 40 is about to come up. Remember in the beginning of the chat, the video, he said, I'll be over there on this day, this day, this day, and this day. So line number 40 is coming up.
But people were going back and striking my stuff, and I couldn't get into the accounts to even get the emails. I wasn't getting emails or anything. Kick is a different platform. It's like YouTube. They'll have like gifting and everything.
Okay, line number 40 just came. Kick there's nothing like YouTube. It sucks. Line number 40. Line number 41 is coming up.
Going
Oh,
to
fuck.
get done. So much as we don't like change, or it is
Nick-
anymore.
Likable person. The accounts to even get, like I was told that I did, nothing. Like one where everybody changed their pictures to boobs.
You and your bullshit shit. But we're not doing that tonight.
It's faked, if not more than half. But again, this is what's going on. First appeal for all three. That for now. So guys and chat, but and take phone calls. Talk.
All right, lie number 40. People, these are too many lies. I didn't think it's going to take this long. All right, look, we're going to stop at 50. I'm going to stop counting to 50. All right, we're already at 40. Then I'm going out to the chat. I'll just let it play. Just hold on. 40 lies, though. It's kind of impressive. Busted down 40 lies, people. 40 lies. Verified lies.
YouTube, they'll have like gifting and everything. It's all turning like into the same type of deal. You guys,
you can get out of here with that bullshit. But we're not doing that tonight.
Shout out to the trolls, the real trolls. I know a few of you that were in there pushing back, as you should. As you should.
No.
what? Yeah, no, I don't even have anything like that. That's kind of crazy. I wasn't charging money to anybody for anything, actually. Never
No.
charged for one thing, never asked for anything.
Okay, lie number 41. Lie number 41. You may be able to find videos about setting up discords that were getting charged. You may be able to find videos about asking for microphones. You may be able to find videos of asking for stuff for Winston. And so on and so on. Lie number 41.
Never asked for pictures.
Lie number 42. Lie number 42. Lie number 42. There's all types of dog victims all over YouTube. Save your time. Christina gave her testimony, gave her experience right here on White Boy Radio. Lie number 42.
Never asked for people to keep wrenches in a certain way. None of that stuff is true. Never did anything with a broomstick like I was told that I.
Lie number 43. And we'll take a break. People, could you believe it? Could you believe it? Now, the only way he's not lying on lie number 43 is when I finally put this on the screen in the beginning. I actually had to reread it for the audience. And it now on a technicality, it said a mop handle. And also I never knew it was named Pedro. Lie number 4. People, where's the link at? Where's the link at with the broomstick article? Where somebody posted the article. I put it in the chat before. Please, it's important that we repost the link for the people in the replay. This is line number 43. People, please repost. Let me get it. No worries. I'll get it for everybody. Please hold. Okay, line number 43 is right here. Bam. Come on, people. I never did anything with broomsticks. We're stopping at 50. I can't even count anymore. People, chat. Come on. So just so it's clear, I always thought it was a broomstick. It said it was a mop handle, and they named it Pedro. Now, it also says in the article, it says 27 wrestlers were involved in it. And then deeper in the article, no pun intended, deeper, it says one of the wrestlers' parents, Bill Hunton, who happened to be a police officer to get the shit dropped. People, lie number 43. Lie number 43. Hold on, just so we're clear. Just so we're clear. We have to be clear about this. Wait a second. This is like Bill Clinton. I never had sex with that woman. Remember when he said that? Lie number 43. Lie number 43. Lie number 43.
I did nothing like that. And all you
And
did,
you
and
know
all you
what?
could do is just say, hey, oh,
You and your bullshit can go too. I'm not in the mood for it tonight.
let the haters stay. Who cares? Let them donate then. But like, it is what it is. Like,
But you just said it wasn't about the money.
it's. I mean, one of these nights I'll come on and I'll just give the whole shtick. Matter of fact, I might just show all the I might have some of the videos saved.
Thank you, Karen.
Lie number 44. He just said he lost all his videos. He can't get to any of the 3 channels, which was 2 different lies. So when the people who come in to comment and give you pushback come up, you say, let them donate, and you just might come on because you just might have one video saved that has this information. Lie number 44. Lie number 44.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
I definitely have the one where everybody changed their pictures to boobs on my birthday, and
Lie number 44.
tried to get my channel taken down that way a long time ago. I mean, there's a lot of stories, you guys. If Ziggy said I showed her daughter, it's only because she showed it in a video, and it was one of the videos that she showed that her daughter was standing next to the tree people when she was interviewing the tree cutting people.
But I thought that you stayed in your own lane, Doug, and you don't mess with anybody. Why would you be showing Ziggy's video? These are your words. Still on 44.
Right.
That's what happened. So if you guys are
Let's take a quick second to realize that Crime and Justice said right. Right. I mean, this lady. It's like this lady.
wondering if this is true
Exactly.
or not, that was in her video. It wasn't even me. I said, why would somebody go to Tennessee and even videotape her daughter in front of people all like this? That's pretty much it.
Right. I mean,
Yeah.
she's going to say something about that whenever it was a video that she put out.
Yeah, it was her video. How would I
Then
get that picture unless she put it out?
She should probably be mad at herself then. If she's wishing she hadn't done it, then she should probably take some accountability and be mad at herself.
Just for the record, Ziggy has talked about this. It was me that I thought that Ziggy struck Doug, and I was wrong. I got the wrong information. I was giving you the gossip because I wanted to bring it to you. I was excited when I heard the news. It had nothing to do with Ziggy. To my understanding, Ziggy's never complained about her putting her daughter on the internet. I think she has in the past. No one's exploited that. No one's done that. No one's even showed that. To my understanding, I could be wrong, but I did know that Doug did play it in a spiteful way. But the point is, she did not strike him. So this stuff that the yes ma'am is saying, this is all nothing. Still at 44.
and put that blame where it belongs and not on an innocent man.
Yeah, that was in her
That's-
video. I never got
Yeah.
that from anywhere else besides what she played on YouTube.
Exactly.
So it's just I put in so much time and effort into that. I was putting in 8 to 10 hours a day on my main channel, you guys. Between helping people on the outside and doing things on the inside. You know, my shows were, you know, shows that it took time to put together and make things stay in order, clicking with everybody and keep people on the edge of their seats, but also keep them getting the facts. And you know what? It's people don't like to get the facts out because then they can't push their narrative.
Dog, dude, I know you're gonna watch this, bro. You are complaining about putting 8 hours on the live, which you may be right on that. You went live 100 times a day. You're sitting in a chair just like I am, talking to supporters. This is not hard. This is not work. If you're complaining now about 8 hours of live streaming, you gotta put them steel toe boots on, son. And that son, Big Red, she gets hot. Ooh. I don't think that you'll meet that. You're not going to keep that commitment. You're not going to keep that commitment. Here's another prediction. I told you have to get a job. I don't know why I haven't thought about this yet. White boy gets up on that alarm clock and puts them steel toe boots on every motherfucking day. White boys in Big Red all the time. I get it in the Florida heat, and I still try to go live 2 to 3 times a week for you guys. He's saying he's going to do it 3 to 5 times. I smell shenanigans. No way. It is not happening. My prediction, and I always predict them right. Did you guys know that Ziggy has a second channel called Empress Ziggy, where she does tarot cards? Coming soon, parody.
As far as they want.
Exactly.
No, not at all. Not at all. Yeah, well, it's all they have, you know, it is what it is. Like, I know it was all those people. It was all the creators. It was all their subscribers. It was same thing they did to the interview room, except I was the one, I still tried to help get him back, and we got him back. He got back, no problem. And like whatever he did, I guess was a lot worse than what I did. I really didn't do anything. What I put up a fake parody of his Don Wells calling the jail.
All right, lie number 47. Lie number 47. I don't like Chris McDonough. I really dislike him. But he did not do something worse than you do. He did something he was able to appeal. You did something that got you completely banned for life. Lie number 47. We're talking about 50.
And Ronnie Lawson putting somebody in a headlock.
And just in case you guys know, that was not actually Ronnie Lawson that was talking. That was Doug. Okay.
No, thanks, sweetheart. You just said parody. Thanks. Appreciate the yes, man.
That was me.
I'm
Basically,
so sick of that.
That was me talking.
Exactly.
Did I sound that much like Ronnie Lawson? Everybody thought it was Ronnie Lawson, or what?
Yeah, I guess. They're like, I can't believe he called Ronnie Lawson and did it. I was like, he did not, you I'm like, seriously?
I cannot wait.
Seriously, come on now.
On her own. Oh my
I'm
God.
gonna need y'all to get at least 2 brain cells that are clicking at the same rate here.
Could you imagine her trying to tell people 2 brain cells? Ooh, lady, you do not know the terms of service. I really hope the mean trolls, the trolls that are really spiteful, that like try to like mess your whole stuff up. I really hope they don't watch this stream, because boy, you open yourself up with that yes ma'am stuff, bad. And anybody with a little bit of common sense would know that you're not knowledgeable on anything. Ooh.
You gotta know when all these people were all didn't want me, and they didn't want me to know they were coming after me. They just wanted me to think like I didn't know that they were doing it. Like I wasn't on anybody's island. If you notice, like that Dolly Island, I wasn't even a name on there. right? It was all these true crime people or new people that were true crime or all the drama people, right? Couldn't have me on there, right? Like, wouldn't make them.
Okay, this isn't a
Oh,
lie.
I feel like he's jealous. Did he not make an island?
Very
Poor
good.
doggy.
This is not a lie, but this is a weird, desperate attempt to now I'm kicked off the platform, and I'm mad that I didn't make the Tragedy Pimp Island. Like, this is just a weird one. It's not a lie. It's an admission, but he's mad about the Turtle Island situation.
Why don't we do a dumbass island and put him there?
Doug
Or
did not get
roast
voted
him.
on the island. Nobody said his name. Crime and Justice is right there to say, yeah, that's right. That's right. This is a weird one. He's upset about he was not on Turtle Island.
Any idiot that wants to spend money on a fucking fake island is just as stupid as that
Still at 47.
Many more money than I made them the last time.
But it wasn't.
Wow. Not actually very tired. I'm a little bummed, a little sad. I did have my kids' baseball all weekend. We had double headers yesterday and today. So
Oh,
I've been outside in the sun all day long. So if I
Okay. Lie number 48. He's pasty white. Pasty white. You are not in the sun. You were searching your name to see if you're on Turtle Island. You were watching all the videos made. You're checking out Ziggy. And you're not sad. You're extremely depressed. You are extremely depressed. Extremely. Lie number 48.
sound tired or whatever, that's pretty much it.
Yeah, the sun will take it out of you, that's for sure.
Thanks,
But you guys gotta think that you guys are supporting a lot of these people that are really, well, just terrible people in real life. And you
Here we have Doug banned off the platform, violating to come back on, but to tell you that you're stupid and you're supporting the bad people. This is Doug 101. This is Doug what he does. This is Doug in full victim mode. This is Doug telling you you have not got it figured out. Now, it doesn't matter that you can comment and you still have your YouTube channel and his is gone. You are stupid. It's your fault. And we'll probably get in here in about a half a second. Yes, that's right, Doug. Yep, yep. I'm crying.
really got to know if you're terrible in real life enough to support them and really follow them still, or if you really see what happens and they hurt people, good people, family people. Like, I'm always with my kids. They're always doing this. You never see them doing that or posting stuff like that. But like,
all right, we're going to have to go to 49 at this point. Let's adjust it. 49. I'll have to refer back to the Nicolina Live with Jim Terry TV, where the mother and father of his baby mama, who he once lived with, said he is insane. They talk about drug use, they talk about harassment, they talk about stalking, but more importantly, they say restraining order. Lie number 49.
I'm going to use little girls in my life. Thank you.
it's always with my kids. I was always had time to have a great show for you guys daily. And it just was one of those things where it's, maybe somebody felt like, this is just way too much competition. And I see that. I really do. I mean, I see it all the way up through Icked Mel. I mean, even he's that way.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Lie number 50. Lie number 50.
All right, you're done with the lies.
That's it, people. I'm stopping at Icked Mill. Icked Mill does not give a rat's ass about Doug. If anything, what I do respect about Ick is, as big as his platform is, every now and again, he gets pissed off at the tragedy pimps, and out of frustration, he'll speak about them. Last time I remember him doing it was Andra and the trial she should not have streamed. He doesn't want to give the tragedy pimps a platform, but because he's actually a good true crime creator with morals, he gets so frustrated he says it, and it's funny when he does. Doug has had a low-key fascination with Ick for a long time. It's not the first time he's brought his name up. Low-key. When Doug gets real mad, I'll refer you back to the Shay Safe Place live that you can't watch. Well, you can. Matter of fact, if you'd like to watch a Doug stream, just go back to my live streams and you'll be able to see that one. He brings Ick and Mill up on that one too. Lie number 50, we're going to stop here. This is great content. We can do another live. I got more than half the stream, and we hit 50 piece. And 3 hours into it, geez. We're stopping here on the Doug.
Can you take off your pants and come cuddle?
Let me hit the comments.
Aw.
50 lies.
All right, well, screw you. I'm keeping my pants on.
Yeah, I'm getting off, y'all. Liar. He's using CM's channel as an excuse. Newsflash, good comment. CM don't like Doug. This is victim Doug. CM don't like Doug. CM likes Josh. Damn, 11:20, I got to work tomorrow. Doug, this is when you have to tell the chat, you got to go. There's no more 3 o'clock lives, Doug. The alarm clock rings in the morning. Ooh, Doug, you got to make peanut butter and jelly sandwich, maybe a tuna fish. Doug, you got to get Gatorades. Ooh, Doug, ooh. Doug, how you going to do it? YouTube pays you on the 21st. So that means your paycheck's gone. You have to apply for the job. You got to get hired. You have to spend gas money, Doug.
Work clothes.
You got to go to Publix and buy groceries for the whole
Work
week.
clothes, work shoes.
You got to get a good night's rest. Work clothes, work shoes, socks. Doug, sunscreen.
Underwear without holes in the ass crack.
Ooh, Doug, ooh. Doug, ooh, Doug, ooh, Doug. Ooh, Doug, ooh, Doug. What about if they find out where you work? Ooh. See, they can call my probation. Doug, let me just give you one heads up. They can call my probation officer. They can get your social media accounts. They might call your family. You gotta never let them know where you work. Never. They found it on me a couple times. But ooh, Doug, Doug, ooh, you got some rough ones. Ooh, you haven't gone through that, Doug. Ooh.
Cut it out.
Doug is working, people. I'm happy. I think I'll settle it there. I'm very excited, and I'm happy about people. This is the first time ever, people. This is the first time ever a tragedy pimp has been canceled and has to go to work. This is like one for the gods. The social media gods have blessed us, all right? And we have to take this one in as nothing but net. Look, I was going to pray with everybody. Should we pray for Don's sister? I think I'm going to let everybody... Daughter, excuse me. I was going to do that, but I think I'm going to let everybody do that on their own. Now I think about it. So pray for Don Wells' daughter. I don't know why she's in the hospital. She's in the hospital. And you can hear it in his voice. Doesn't sound that good. So if you support him,
She will be okay, but it's going to take about 2 months.
if you support him, say a prayer for his daughter, both of his daughters, the one that's missing and the one that's in the hospital. If you're a Don Wells hater and you're over here thinking there's going to be an update on Doug, well, I'll give you 50 reasons why you should follow him on Kick. Until the next one.